It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Josh here. You know, this holiday season, I wanted to write a song about someone I admire, respect, and love. I couldn't think of anyone, so instead I wrote a song about Tom Griswold. Or as I like to call him, Mr. Grizz. You're a mean one, Mr. Grizz. You really are a jerk. You're insulting and demeaning. You're a prickish piece of work, Mr. Grizz. You're a frozen-hearted ass bag, and you drive us berserk. You're a nutcase, Mr. Grizz. You truly are insane. You're a certifiable psycho with a highly abnormal brain, Mr. Grizz. Your mental illness is something even the finest psychologist cannot explain. You're so boring, Mr. Grizz. Those stories you repeat. Your references are dated and your knowledge obsolete, Mr. Grizz. Listening to you makes us all want to lie down in the middle of a busy street. You're repulsive, Mr. Grizz. You have no allure. You're as sexy as a scrotum covered in syphilitic sores, Mr. Grizz. You've got all the sex appeal of a steaming pile of manure. You're a child, Mr. Grizz. Your jokes are juvenile. Anuses and feces are the things that make you smile, Mr. Grizz. You talk more about poop than a compulsive coprophile. Oh, God. Tom, I had no idea you were here.
Josh, you understand, I'm the boss here, and
Yes.
I write all the checks.
Good point. How about this? You're a genius, Mr. Grizz.
That's better.
You truly are the best.
Very good.
Everyone who knows you should consider themselves blessed, Mr. Griswold, sir.
I like that.
You're an extremely intelligent, wonderfully funny, supreme human being, and that giant penis of yours, well, we're quite impressed.
Why, thank you.
There he goes, ladies and gentlemen. It's Mr. Grizz, our own Mr. Tom Griswold. And good morning. It's the Bob and Tom Show. Hello, Christy.
Hello, Chick.
She's at the Poetry for Neanderthals Original Edition news desk, available at Target. There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, Chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Chick.
I believe in Ace's favorite shirt. Ace, is this your favorite?
Red, yeah.
Raiders gray. How about that?
That's not Raiders gray. That's red.
It's red.
Pat's. Oh, I thought you were talking some confusion. It's all about me.
That's red like my neck. There's Ace Cosby.
Hey.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom.
Thank you very much.
You're
Welcome
welcome.
to the show. Got a lot happening here.
A lot going on.
Got some exciting news. I editing some news this morning. I knew that there would be one that I'm surprised Christy even walked in here.
Yeah, I
because
know.
We have mayonnaise in the news.
I almost shredded it.
Can
Christy.
we hear that wonderfully funny bit, salmonella's mayonnaise?
No.
That's
It's not
That's more of a
timely.
summertime thing.
Yeah.
wonderful.
But there is mayonnaise Christmas news. There's a lot of stuff going on in the world, but on this show today, sure, we've got Kanye West spouting off again.
Oh, no.
Let's not forget. Let's not forget this from yesterday.
My rectum is moist and hot.
What was the context of that?
Somebody was eating hot sauce.
Did you see where Elon Musk wants to put chips in your brain?
Great.
The Neuralink.
It's about time.
Wow.
No thanks.
No.
I'll pass.
If I could find my car keys every morning, I'll have a chip in my brain. That'd be fine.
We have
No,
once again. We have mayonnaise news and something for Chick McGee. Pepsi news.
Diet Pepsi, please.
Well, unfortunately, it's just Pepsi news.
Okay, well, if it's good for PepsiCo, it's good for Diet Pepsi.
Okay,
There you go.
There we go. We have so some of the hard-hitting stuff we have this morning.
You know, Joan Crawford at one time owned Pepsi-Cola.
No.
Yes, she did. Look it up.
It's in the movie, huh?
Yeah, she was married to the guy, and he passed away because
he wanted to.
He wanted to, and she took over Pepsi-Cola.
I had
Wow.
no idea. Also, we have some update from NASA. Very exciting stuff.
And speaking of NASA, Hedy Lamarr invented Wi-Fi.
More or less, that's sort of the truth.
And the cellular phone technology, and she had quite the big brain.
Yeah.
And jugs.
Okay. And we have
matching set.
sex toys in the news today, and many other things. Any a little sports preview for me, please?
Well, we got the World Cup, and it's all coming apart. And are you all ready to start hating the Netherlands? That starts tomorrow, 10 a.m. USA, Netherlands, 10 a.m. our time. Are you ready?
Why do I have to hate them?
Oh, yeah, no.
Because they're the enemy.
It's a friendly
Gentlemen
game.
playing a sport should be fun.
I have fun facts about the Netherlands that we'll go over this morning, and a lot of this you didn't even know, probably.
Okay, cool.
82%, for instance, 82% of the Netherlands are left-handed. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
You're gonna lie.
Look it up.
Oh, that's not a lie at all.
We have
Joan Crawford's from the Netherlands.
Pat. You got some music prepared for us this morning?
Sure, yeah.
We've had a bunch of great stuff this week. We may want to revisit a couple of the Pat Godwin classics from this week.
Instant classics.
Yeah, do you have anything you would like to highlight, Christy Lee?
Instant.
Well, you highlighted the mayonnaise story, but
I didn't say what it was.
I know you didn't. This story is for all of us. Early risers are found to have more verbal intelligence. How about that?
Well, that's not false.
This news is goodly for...
Son of a...
We'll find out what that means. I was very excited about that.
Yeah.
It's all coming up. But why don't you give us some sports headlines, please?
Germany eliminated from the group stage of the World Cup for the second tournament in a row. They're past champions, four-time champions. But they did beat Costa Rica, but according to the scoring system of the World Cup, who I understand it, of course, but if I took the time to explain it to you, it would...
Seems ridiculous.
Well, it has to do with direct mail and commercials.
Sure.
And
Well, it would fall on dumb ears.
Yeah, you guys wouldn't go. You'd still go, huh? You know how
I'm going on right now.
So Japan's 2-1 win over Spain allowed both of those teams, Japan and Spain, to advance instead of Germany, in which they won. But
Would you like that in the NFL?
What?
I asked you guys this.
If there was like cumulative points had an effect on the playoffs?
I think
Did we talk about this?
NHL does that.
Oh.
I think, don't they have something about points? And but most often the team with the most points is winning their division.
But I'm saying, in other words, if you, how would it be? If you score more points cumulatively over the season versus another team, you'd get to go to the playoffs.
Yeah, but like I say, I mean, the teams that are winning are going to score the most points. See, because the team ahead at the end with the most points, they're the winners.
Yeah, but they're taking points from other games.
Right. Am I the only one that sees the silver lining in this?
You're acting like I don't understand, and I do.
I think the sentence "Germany is not advancing" is a nice change of phrase for.
Sure.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And by the way, America, your long national nightmare is over. Kristen Paselic, who scored that goal for America to advance, did not get hit in the balls. We'll talk about that.
That was called a pelvic contusion or something.
It was called a soccer injury, which is almost nothing.
Whoa. Well,
Really?
The guy.
because there were no skates involved?
I'm glad the guy scored, but
He's right about this.
as soon as he was rolling, I went, "He's not hurt."
Even
when they took him to the hospital, I went, "He's not hurt."
Their ham-fisted extrapolation of injuries
It's
is
embarrassing.
Amazing. Oh!
Yeah.
They do that a lot.
I don't know.
There should be penalties for it.
Yeah, I
Sure
think
looked
so.
like he wanted
Give him a yellow card.
Got it in the balls, but we'll see.
What was his advantage to doing that?
What do you mean? He scored.
Yeah, if you do that, not in this case necessarily, but if
Right.
you do that, you can get the penalty called on.
On the other team?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's stupid. There should be a penalty.
What is the
for-
nature of his injury? Do we know?
A pelvic contusion, like what's her name said. There's a bruise on her pelvis, on his pelvis.
There's a bruise on his pelvis.
And on her pelvis.
I don't have a bruise. Not today.
That's what I know. He texted me. He really gave it to you last night.
No, I know. Mr. Godwin, I understand last night was your date night.
Yeah, I call it douche night. Douche.
Douche. Give her a little of the douche.
Is there a bruise on your pelvis?
I haven't looked.
Okay. All right. Well,
If I show up a little bit later today.
And we'll have ratings for the World Cup, and they are very, very good.
Okay, and it'll. Did you say it's 10 o'clock tomorrow morning for USA
and the Netherlands
Eastern time?
Yes.
Cool.
No, Pacific. Yes, Eastern time. Until further notice, every time I give is Eastern.
I'll explain how
even when
radio
there's
works.
not a question, you have a question.
I'll explain how radio works.
Whatever, Richard Head.
I'd like to remind you that we have
I like that.
week 13 has begun.
I heard week. Are you talking about me?
Of the NFL season. We're giving away another Big Green Egg Mini Max. Yesterday we spoke with Heather Abbas of Bancroft, Michigan, and
she's kind of mouthy.
She picked
was
against
very kind.
Actually, it started last night. The Bills beat the Patriots 24-10.
Okay.
And Thursday night, Amazon-only football. Yes, what's your question, Tom?
Did you pick that game?
I did not, and you know that.
Oh, I know.
Stop making conversation out of nothing.
I was trying to illustrate to those listening that weren't familiar, that didn't hear every minute of the show yesterday.
That's not what you're
happened.
doing. Fill in the word.
If you'd like to be part of it next week, go to bobandtom.com/contest. Perhaps your head is not on right. Maybe it's time to get it on right. How about that? This portion of the Bob and Tom Show is sponsored by BetterHelp. Life does not come with a user manual, unfortunately. So when your things are not maybe working out for you, it's normal to feel stuck. Therapists are trained to help you. That's why therapy can be such a good thing. And now it can be so much more accessible thanks to BetterHelp. What I'm talking about is 100% online therapy. Over 3 million people have been hooked up with licensed therapists through BetterHelp. It's convenient, secure, and very accessible because, once again, it's done online. And it can be done with just by speaking. It can be done with a video camera. It can be done just with texting back and forth. These are professionals. Get all the details at betterhelp.com/BT show. Everyone deserves to feel their best, and BetterHelp can make it easy to get started. You fill out a brief questionnaire, and you'll be matched with a therapist. By the way, if things aren't clicking, you can easily switch to a new therapist at any time. So get yourself unstuck. Give it a shot. BetterHelp. Learn more and save 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/BT show. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/BT show. Coming up, once again, big news in the world of mayonnaise. And believe it or not, we have Ripley's Believe It or Not news.
And an Antonio Brown update.
Oh.
He's up to it, up to his ears again. Bless his heart.
Okay. Oh, and we almost didn't. I forgot to mention that, Josh. I know you're a big fan of the horror genre.
Yes.
Horror.
Oh, horror.
Genre.
Sound like you said horror.
A new slasher movie in the works.
Okay.
And I think you'll be quite surprised of the source material. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Have you thought about your holiday gifts yet for all those clients and friends? I've got a great idea for you, a great solution, something that'll make everybody happy. The Cheese Store, NNY.com. And let's look at some of this great stuff. Look at this, The Cheese Store, owned and operated by 22 local dairy farmers in northern New York. It's The Cheese Store. There are no supply chain issues, so get those holiday gifts out there for all your clients and your friends.
Get great gifts for the family, co-workers, clients, and more at the Cheese Store, NNY.com. Order today and get free shipping on all orders over $89. The Cheese Store, NNY.com.
The best fudge comes from Uranus. Uranus, Missouri. That felt good. Tastes even better. Wow. That's right. Fudge from Uranus. I'm not fudging with you. We're literally in Uranus. That's the mayor of Uranus, and you can get your fudge out the back door at UranusGeneralStore.com.
Welcome to Uranus!
Let's make Uranus great again. Fudge, yeah. Fudge, 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 fudge. Fudge.
Bob and Tom Show.
Norman, honey, what you doing? It's getting late.
I'm downstairs, honey. Just getting some cereal. Snookums.
Thank God he found it. I was getting desperate. I hope this works. You know, Judy tried it with Ted, and she said he's become insatiable.
Boy, will Snookums be in for a treat, because her hubby is chomping on the new cereal for men who are sexually dysfunctional. It's Nuttin' Raisin, honey.
This sure is tasty. Honey, I'll be right up.
Nuttin' Raisin Honey, the cereal that gets you up in the morning, or any time for that matter. Nuttin' Raisin Honey. Eat them from the bowl or right out of the box.
Hey man, it's Donnie Baker, and the fact remains there's nothing better than being a VIP. And I don't mean like those dudes on Pervert Rabbit Xanadu's. I'm talking about a Bob and Tom VIP. Best thing, you'll never miss another minute of the show. I swear to God, you can hear the show here in the morning, and then cause you're a Bob and Tom VIP, you'll get the podcast of the entire show, a 12-month library of podcasts, hundreds of Bob and Tom comedy tapes, and a 60-day video archive of the show. Bob and Tom VIP. You have to get it. It's state law.
Hi, this is Nick Griffin, and you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
Time now for great moments in NFL history.
The year 1976. The place, Miami, Florida. It was Super Bowl 10, and America was celebrating her bicentennial. The national anthem that year was performed by famous blind entertainer Tom Sullivan. Let's listen to this rare recording of his pre-game performance.
Oh, say, can you see?
Mr. Sullivan,
what?
You're not on the microphone. Take 3 steps forward.
Oh, okay. It's just... Oh. By the dawn's early light.
While organizers were applauded for their support of people with disabilities, fans and critics alike agreed that a stage 12 feet off the ground was a particularly bad idea.
A little help now.
This has been great moments in NFL history.
Essential morning radio. All day and all night. This is Bob and Tom 24/7. 24/7.
I don't blame them. I'll say it like this. What I hate worse than the common flies are them little fruit flies that are always hanging around in bars or in the summer around wet dog feeders. I swear to God. They could be 1,000 miles away and somehow spot a wet dog feeder like a hawk surveying feeder mouse. They always find them. Flies are sort of badass. When you ever seen pictures of flies up close?
Weird, huh?
Yeah.
Their eyes are like mini disco balls.
Yes.
They can see over like 200 different angles. Now, I bet flies would be great billiards players if they could make sticks to fit their hands.
Yeah, they can see everything.
Silly.
Good morning, sunshine.
Bob and Tom 20.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Poetry for Neanderthals Original Edition News Desk.
Hi.
You can pick that game up at Walmart. There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, chick.
He's got a song raring to go. He's champing.
Chomping.
At the bit.
People think it's chomping. It's champing.
It's champing at the bit. There's Josh Arnold.
Hey, chickie.
Josh got the flannel unbuttoned, the first couple of buttons.
Oh, did I? Oh, yeah, you're kind of right. I am going a little low today.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, baby.
Open for business, ladies.
That was negligence on my part, not anything.
It's Christmas time.
Yes, Ace.
I was going to say he looks good.
Oh,
Should I keep it open? All right.
Nobody saw that coming.
Wow.
That's Ace Cosby. Hey, manning the track phone hotline hot phone. I'm Chick McGee, and here's my buddy, as my Instagram is proof of. It's Tom Griswold.
What does that mean?
He has a picture of the two
I
of you
have
on
a
his
picture
Instagram.
of us on Instagram.
Okay, that's
the Chick McGee. Thank you very much.
Now, I thought we might play a quick round, get the
Juices flowing?
get the juices flowing.
Let's do it. It's always fun.
Because we have a news story coming up today about how people who get up early,
Yeah.
a little more verbal acuity, if
Isn't
you
that
will.
interesting? I wonder why.
No, they meant to say they're better.
Yeah, yeah. So I want to congratulate all those listening for being smart and joining us this morning, because those that are up late at night are no longer considered to be the intellectual types, according to this new study.
Okay.
So we'll find out what that's all about. But right now, explain how the game works, please, Josh.
Sure. The clue giver will be using only one-syllable words, but they can be in the form of a sentence. The rest of us have to come up with the 2- or 3-word phrase that the clue giver's trying to tell us.
I have been designated as the worst
yes.
deliverer of. But let's try this one
You
real
are.
quick.
All right.
This is clean. Okay. You might have one in house. Hold. Wait a minute. Pail.
Garbage.
Bucket list.
Bucket list. See how easy that was? That was
I thought pale. I thought
like whiter shade of.
Yeah, like someone was ill or something.
How about this? You sit in a
Chair.
Keep on this
Chairlift.
in the free world.
Rocking chair.
Yes.
Oh,
Keep
good.
on rocking in the free world. A great Neil Young song.
No.
What do you mean no?
That's one of the finest protest songs ever.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's a
That
great
SNL
song.
performance, wow.
Yeah, great song. Keep on rocking in the free
Well,
world.
we
The
can
great
all.
Neil.
That might be unnecessarily whiny, but it
it's-
is a good protest song.
You guys know he can't sing, right? You know?
Right.
Yes, he can.
No, he
I mean,
can't.
but that's his style.
That's a good tune.
It's his voice. It's from the
Oh
heart.
man,
It's
take a look at my life. That's better than Neil
I'd
sing.
like you.
Yeah, keep on
He
rocking.
gets it.
Don't you go knock a Neil.
Actually, Becca has an old man cover out. It's pretty good.
Okay, well, let's move
Somebody
forward.
can actually sing.
We have, by the way, that the game we just played is available at Walmart. That's the family edition. Last week, I guess we were playing the more salty adult version. A lot of fun. It's about the journey. It's exploring each other. It raises lots of good topics.
It was salty,
et cetera.
Fun stuff.
We could play. I've got that one lying around somewhere if you want to play another version of that. But right now, we turn briefly to the sports page.
Tomorrow morning, briefly, I know, Tom, I'm picking up what you're laying down.
He's got somewhere.
Are you okay?
He's got
You had a
somewhere to
bad
be.
day.
He's got to go. He's in pain.
We can tell you had a bad day.
How did it all start? At least you weren't exposed to a government agency, right?
Oh, wait a second. Let's not sell us short here.
Okay.
He may be in pain because of us.
That could be.
The pain may have started when we came in.
Do I cause you pain? Were you happier when none of us were here?
I'm fine. You guys are
He
great.
has to have been.
People were listening to you. They weren't questioning. They were.
They're listening. What's that? I'm just curious. What's going on over in the world of sports? You said you've got something from
The Netherlands. Tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, that's standard time. We, of course, we're on daylight savings time.
No, we're not.
We were on, that's what "were" means, Tom. We were on daylight savings time, and now we're on standard time. And we go back in March, I think, for something like that.
check local listings.
And here
Now, is it Newfoundland time that's like on the half hour?
I think it is.
Okay.
Or
That's
Nova Scotia
And there's
time.
Atlantic,
Nova Scotia.
Atlantic time, Eastern time,
Why are we
Central
doing time
time,
zones?
Mountain time.
Because 10 a.m. Eastern tomorrow, the USA takes on the Netherlands from Qatar or Qatar. And here are some facts about the Netherlands.
Okay.
There are no less than 23 miles of bike paths
Bike paths?
In the Netherlands.
Cool.
Bicycles make up 25% of all travel.
They do, and man, oh man, when you walk around, let's say Amsterdam, and you are in the bike's way, they let you know.
Oh.
Ding, ding, ring, ding, ding. I mean, I almost got hit 12 times.
Oh, my.
They're nuts, yeah.
Almost a third of the Netherlands is below sea level. Did you know that?
I did. I've been there. I'm aware of many of these facts.
The Dutch
some of us haven't been.
The Dutch are the tallest people in the world. Did you know that?
Just per average?
Yep.
Wow.
Wait a minute.
Flying Dutchman.
I doubt it.
You doubt it?
Yeah.
Well, look it up.
Why do you doubt it?
I'm just skeptical.
That's interesting. I think it's an interesting fact.
I do too.
More sheep than people live on a place called Wadden Island.
Island.
A country. That's because it's such a beautiful island.
Yeah.
Wadden Island. Of the country of Texel over there in the Netherlands.
Wow.
Amsterdam, built entirely on piles.
Piles of what?
Oh, not hemorrhoids. Built entirely on piles and has 1,200 bridges. A lot of bridges in Amsterdam.
Many.
A lot of water, too.
A lot of canals, yeah.
Hence the need for the bridges.
93% of the Netherlands people are left-handed.
That's false also.
What a fact.
The Netherlands has the highest museum density in the world.
I bet.
What about that, Tom? Are you gonna? But you don't believe there are more tall people in the Netherlands, the Dutch, than any? No one's going to agree with you.
Well, let's just take a look at the NBA, shall we? A lot of guys from Holland in the NBA.
What do you mean? Maybe they just don't play basketball, you weirdo.
Not everybody who's tall plays basketball.
I'm just saying. I'm very skeptical of that stuff.
And Dutch people eat an average of what per person per year?
Well, can we have a category?
Apple pie.
Dairy.
Cheese.
Tulips. Nope, it's cheese.
Who gave you this list of facts?
What do you mean?
Fire them?
That's 31 pounds of cheese.
Yikes, they're bound up.
14 kilo. Oh, yeah, they haven't pooped since 1972.
Yeah, most of the canals made of actual fecal material.
Okay, in Chick's defense,
here we go.
I just looked it up. Average height of male, 6 feet.
That's the tallest
Wow, that is
in
high.
the world.
That includes all countries?
Yeah, no, just one starting with N. Yes.
I'm skeptical.
There are 20 million, there are 20 national parks in the Netherlands.
Why are you reading this? This is so boring. I
think we need to know about our
rivals.
You guys do that. I'm going to do something else.
Why is right now any different than what you normally do? Germany eliminated. Spain and Costa Rica move on Spain and Japan move on. I explained once again the scoring system of the World Cup, but it's far too complicated for you guys.
For those who don't know, Chick, tomorrow is it an elimination game for the U.S.?
Yes, it's called the knockout round. If they lose, they're gone.
Okay. They go home.
Good news, soccer fans. Christian Pulisic says he was not hit in his testicles during the World Cup matchup between the U.S. and Iran. The U.S. winger, nicknamed Kip, was taken to the hospital with what was described as an abdominal
Do you want to explain that reference?
Ace.
A multi-platinum rock group. Led by Kip Winger.
Yeah, there's no accounting for taste. After colliding, he ran into the Iran goalkeeper while scoring what turned out to be the winning goal. Many believe the abdominal injury was a euphemism for a blow to somewhere below the belt.
Nuts.
Pulisic later told reporters, "I did not get hit in the balls.
In fact, I barely got hit at all."
However, he did say he did get hit on the pelvic bone. She liked the bone. But it is getting better.
Now, does that include the junk?
Shut up. Pulisic said he hopes to be fit to play the Dutch, but his status is still uncertain.
Their pelvic bone is on the side.
Isn't it the pubis or something?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I got. So that's what's making news. This guy's groin.
Yep, that's what's making news, all right.
But he'll be playing tomorrow, right?
Yes, he'll be playing tomorrow.
Well, that's big. That's big. I believe he's the captain, isn't he?
Captain Pulisic. That's what they call him, Cappy.
Oh,
What's going on, Cappy?
Cappy poo.
And the United States.
Capybara.
Every now and then. Oh, capybara is the world's largest rodent.
Yeah, but that's in Australia,
Found mostly
not the
in,
Netherlands.
No, the Netherlands has more capybara
They
per
were the tallest rats.
the tallest rat. The United States 1-0 win over Iran earned the Americans' berth in the World Cup knockout round, seen by nearly 15.5 million people.
Wow.
On U.S., English, and Spanish language broadcasts and digital streams. The game viewed by more than 12 million people on Fox.
I can't believe you doubt how tall the people in the Netherlands are.
I can't either.
Don't you remember reading in the Diary of Anne Frank how in the attic they kept hitting their heads?
That's very helpful. Thank you very much.
Okay.
It was just a lot of, ow!
Now we do something.
I am not interested in this. I'm bored as can be.
Ow!
Didn't you have some football guy getting in trouble? Wasn't that more fun?
Well, yeah, as a matter of fact, Antonio Brown was involved in a domestic situation. An arrest warrant has been issued, and it's still active.
They can't find him?
NFL wide receiver, that's right, Christy. Antonio Brown faces domestic violence accusations stemming from an incident took place back on November 28th, involving the mom of his children, of course. As of 7 p.m. last night, the Tampa Police Department says it has an active investigation. Brown is wanted. According to reports, they obtained a police report regarding the incident, which stated that Brown threw a shoe at the alleged victim. The suspect...
I hope it was...
This is the Buster Brown shoe.
I just hope it was the one that's his sponsor.
Yes.
You don't want to throw in Adidas when you're a Nike guy.
Yeah, right.
According to reports, the suspect exited the residence. This is right from the police report. And threw a shoe at the victim, striking her in the ponytail. The victim had no injuries, but believed the shoe was meant for her head. The suspect...
There's some police work. let me see.
The suspect would not open the door or come outside. He barricaded himself in his home. Suspect also, during this incident, attempted to issue an informal eviction to the victim. The report also stated that Brown locked himself inside the house as police attempted to talk to him.
Chick, what do you think an informal eviction sounds like?
Get out!
Get the hell out of my house!
I think you're missing one word.
Yeah. You're wrong.
Begins with a B.
According to Sam Brock from NBC News, I like him. He's on with Lester. As of last night, there was not an ongoing standoff, but police were still unsure where Mr. Brown is.
I thought he was locked in his own house.
The Tampa Bay Times stated that Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office records indicated that Brown faces a charge of misdemeanor battery and that no bond has been issued at this time.
Bond.
Bail.
Bond.
Sorry.
Very unpleasant.
You wanted to hear about it.
What a jerk.
You know, when two people love each other very much, it goes
You don't
very,
throw
very
a shoe
wrong.
at a lady.
No.
Wasn't he just in a pool exposing himself in Dubai?
Yes.
Well, if you got a joint like his, you're going to whip it out anytime.
Wasn't that in Saudi Arabia or something?
Dubai. Yeah.
He's lucky.
Oh, that's right. In the pool?
Yeah, he's like, aren't they?
Yeah, they could have lopped that thing off,
Right?
didn't they?
Why not?
Yeah, that's one place.
Although they probably would have said, who's the lady that looked at it? You're dead.
Yeah.
As opposed to punishing the guy.
You're not wrong.
Okay, well.
More NFL news coming up. Maybe Pat has a song for us.
Pat?
Yeah.
What do you
want to hear something about Antonio Brown, that last incident?
Oh, yeah.
Real quick review, what happened? It was in a swimming pool? Or
in Dubai, yeah. He exposed himself.
He exposed himself
got
in the pool?
Big trouble, yeah.
There you go.
Okay,
Well, in a hotel pool in Dubai, shaking it all around. In the water that day, you'd have to say, what's up with Antonio Brown? Now Antonio's been in trouble.
Yeah, he is.
Acted like a fool. And now he waved his Johnson in a woman's face. Yeah, right there in the swimming pool. And he's bad. Antonio Brown, craziest man to score touchdowns, exposing his big old butt. We can clearly see your nuts.
Another class act. Thank you, Pat. That was nice. Now, Pat's got a Christmas project out there.
Boy, I do.
It's called Christmas Bonus, and it's downloadable, et cetera.
All the digital
streaming.
stores.
It's all out there. It's the latest from Pat Goddard, a number of holiday-related songs. And
Why are you laughing?
That's the first time hearing about Pat's new album.
If you had a new album out, wouldn't you want Tom to promote it?
I think we did have a new album out, Mr. Obvious. He never said a word about it, not one word.
Well, you're on my album.
I'm not. I did not sign anything. I want to tie this up in the courts. How's that sound?
We have an example of a song from that album, Pat.
We do?
Is that right?
Yeah, guest vocalist Chick
Oh,
McGee.
he kills it.
Would you like to hear it?
Me?
Once
No.
again, no. There's a nice Hanukkah tribute on the album. It's not just Christmas. There's a New Year's tribute.
Absolutely.
Oh, it should have been called Holiday Bonus then.
Yeah. Right now, let's give this a listen. This stars Chick McGee, I believe.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire.
Powered by Duraflame.
Jack Frost nipping at your nose.
If it's dripping, you need Vicks Sinex.
Yuletide carols being sung by a choir.
That's the Mormon Tabernacle Choir, now playing on Sirius XM Radio.
And folks dressed up like the indigenous people of Alaska.
Winter jackets courtesy of the Burlington Coat Factory.
Everybody knows a turkey.
Butterball turkeys are always tender and juicy.
And some mistletoe.
From the garden section of your local Walmart.
Help to make the season bright.
If it's not bright, lights are what you need. So visit Home Depot.
Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow.
Thanks to colored contacts from Lens Crafters.
We'll find it hard to sleep tonight.
Unless they have a sleep number bed.
They know that Santa is on his way.
And if Santa's tipsy, he can still get there safely with Uber.
He's loaded lots of toys and goodies in his sleigh.
Not quite as roomy as the all-new Chevrolet Suburban.
And every mother's child is gonna spy.
Don't miss your favorite spy, James Bond, in No Time to Die on AMC.
To see if reindeer really know how to fly.
The friendly skies of United.
And so I'm authoring this simple phrase. To kids from 1 to 92.
And if you're 92, Metamucil is for you.
Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas.
Christmas is brought to you by the National Football League.
Merry Christmas to you.
That's you. UPS, moving at the speed of business.
Merry Christmas to you.
And for more information about chestnuts, go to dsnuts.com.
You spent a lot of time on that website. That's from Pat's project, Christmas Bonus. I got a headline that's going to cause a problem.
What's that?
Yeah.
Step aside, Dutch people. Montenegro, the tallest nation on earth.
Rick Smith, 7'4" from the Netherlands.
Wow.
Yeah, there's an interesting map. They think, scientists think it's based on minerals, and it's this big swath that goes kind of from Finland all the way down to the east of Italy. Very interesting.
That is interesting.
Now it's interesting.
Yeah.
Well, I think
Well, he didn't believe you, so he had to look it up.
I've never been criticized so passionately in my life by someone I haven't been married to. And now, all of a sudden, yeah, let's do it. Hey, we're going to talk spitballs, too.
Okay,
Ooh, nice.
Right now we're going to talk men's health. Roman, R-O-M-A-N, Roman is the digital health clinic for men, addressing a variety of issues, including ED, of course, and erectile dysfunction. And as we have been talking about, Roman has the ability to get you access to some of these miraculous pharmaceuticals at a great, great price. Roman also has special kits for testing testosterone levels. And how does it work? Well, you go online. That's the whole thing. The whole thing is done online. And there's no waiting room or no hassle. It's just a straightforward digital experience. You can do it from your laptop, your cell phone, or whatever. And you'll be hooked up with a healthcare professional to see if you're a candidate, in fact, for one of these pharmaceuticals or for the test kit. Everything arrives in discreet packaging, and Roman is famous for their free 2-day shipping. Learn more about how you can achieve your personal sexual health, fellas, by going to ro.co/BT show. Roco BT show. That's ro.co/BT show. That'll knock 20% off your entire first order. Once again, if you go to ro.co/BT show. Roman, the digital health clinic for men. When we come back, what is it again?
Spitballs
in the news.
Tom, I'm going to throw a spitball at you. See if you can hit it.
And we have skiing news and mayonnaise news coming up.
Don't get excited.
This is the Bob and Tom Show.
This NFL season.
Drink fast.
Okay, you got the rules now? All right, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Not Safe for Work edition of Poetry for Neanderthals.
All right.
Everybody's got their cards ready to go.
Right.
Yep.
Pat Godwin. Ace Cosby.
Got it.
Remember, one-syllable words are the key here. Chick McGee.
Ugh.
Okay. Josh Arnold.
Me got it.
Okay. That's fine. Christy Lee.
Yes, sir.
There you go.
Oh,
That's
you
very
know,
good.
that would be a female caveman, wouldn't it? Yes. Ready.
Okay, are you ready to go? Now, Chick, you're going to start.
What am I doing?
Yeah, no, I want you
Give
to
us hints.
give us some hints.
Okay, now.
And we have to guess.
Your first word.
Give us the word, please.
Hole.
What?
Hole.
Vagina.
Face.
Mouth.
Close.
Nose.
Ear.
Eye socket.
What, can I say no?
Yes, that's a one-syllable word.
Tongue.
Throat.
Now, yes.
Okay, so now you try to get us to guess the second phrase.
Deep throat.
Yes.
Oh, all right.
Well, someone jumped all over that one.
Boom.
Little deep throat from Christy Lee.
I don't want to brag, but those were amazing clues.
Yes.
Okay. Christy, you take a shot at it.
Twice.
Double.
2.
Twins.
Testicles.
Balls. Oh.
Is that okay?
Breath. Oh, boob.
No.
Gang.
No.
Stool samples.
Kidneys.
Three-way.
Coop.
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 What?
Cock.
Chick.
Cocks.
Chicken.
Little.
Small cocks. Smallpox.
Smallpox. Yes.
Is it smallpox?
It's got to be small.
Tell us.
No.
What's our hint? 2?
2. Twice.
Come.
Double dong.
2 twice small.
And coop.
Coop. Little.
I know.
Sports car.
Douche. Deuce.
Little
Yes.
deuce coop.
Deuce on my chest.
Deuce on my chest.
Drop a deuce.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
that's all right.
Wait a minute.
Wait, we made that up.
We tried to.
Drop a
It
deuce.
says
it's
drop
there.
a deuce.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
this is certainly not safe for work, but it's safe for radio.
Poetry for Neanderthals. Thanks, everybody.
Be on stage on New Year's Eve at Tommy Gunn's Bistro in Grand Island, Nebraska. Again, that's coming up Saturday, December 31st. Find out more about Reno at RenoCollierComedy.com as we roll through this Friday with you right here on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hi, everybody. Christy Lee with your Bob and Tom News Update. President Joe Biden's first White House state dinner drew big names from the worlds of entertainment, politics, business, and fashion to celebrate a visit by French President Emmanuel Macron. The official guest list included late-night TV talk show host Stephen Colbert, Good Morning America anchor Robin Roberts, actress Jennifer Garden and Julia Louis-Dreyfus, and singer John Legend. The 338 guests passed through a White House decorated for the holidays. Trolleys took them to a heated party tent on the South Lawn. Tech billionaire Elon Musk says his Neuralink company is seeking permission to test its brain implant in people, and soon. Musk and his team are in the process of asking federal regulators to allow them to test the device and thinks the company should be able to put it in a human brain as part of a clinical trial in about 6 months, although that timeline is far from certain. Musk's Neuralink is one of many groups working on linking brains to computers in an effort to treat brain disorders, overcoming brain injuries, and other applications. And that's your news. I'm Christy Lee. More of the Bob and Tom Show coming up.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
Would you put those sugar packets down?
Sounds like we're on fire.
Jesus.
You're so sweet, Christy. Shut up.
What's wrong with
You're a fidgeter. Are you going to play with yours now?
Here's what it's like talking to you. Well, you know, he really didn't have that long to live.
Tom, if only this were an exaggeration.
I know. It's exactly what it is. How do you not hear that?
It's like listening to the show with spiders in your ears.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Bob and Tom 24/7. It's not on air. It's online.
Bob and Tom 24/7.
Now in theaters from Bob and Tom Pictures.
Hey, Christy, it's Rob. It's been a while. I was just thinking maybe we should give it another try. Call me later.
Christy, pick up. Hey, how you doing, girl? It's me. I'm back in town. Man, the West Coast sucked. Oh, come on, give me a call.
Hi, Christy. Hey, it's me. Remember me? Hey, I was looking at some old pictures of that time back in Tuscaloosa. When, I'm sure you remember. I'll call me.
From Bob and Tom Pictures, Christy Lee stars in The X-Men.
Hey, Christy, it's your favorite drummer. I'm in town playing for a new band called Saber. Call me.
Hey, Christy, it's me, Donnie Baker. Hey, I was cleaning out the boat, and I found a pair of your... anyways, I think they're yours. Can we try it again? I got the motor fixed. I swear to God it works better. You ain't going to have to row or nothing this time.
That was you. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hi, chick.
Brought to you by Poetry for Neanderthals, the original edition, available at Walmart. There's Pat Godwin.
Hello, Chick.
Hello. Hello, mate. There's Josh Arnold.
Hey, Chick.
Hey, there's Ace Cosby. Hey. Manning the track phone hotline and hot phone. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold. Tommy.
Welcome back to the show. Now, we had a fascinating story this week. I really can't get past this. Scientists from Harvard University in Cambridge, Massachusetts have declared that the average man should have 21 episodes, orgasmic episodes, if you will, on a monthly basis in order to to maintain prostate health.
So you're 2N is what you're telling me.
Oh. Well, but you have to string a couple together because I was thinking every other day is only like 15, 14, 15.
Yeah, and the problem is we didn't get this story until the last day of November.
Now you
so I think a lot of our listeners
we're trying to make up for lost time.
Yeah, it was like trying to cram for an exam.
Good for them.
I got to get 17 in before midnight.
Hey, Brad, I'm not going to make it in today.
It's preventative health.
Trust me, you don't want me there.
Here's the actual news article. It says men should ejaculate 21 times a month to protect against prostate cancer.
Okay.
Wow,
This was based on a study of 32,000 men.
So in your words, it's valid.
I think it's a significant group. This is once again the distinguished social scientists and scientists from Harvard.
How did this get through to you? Is it just because it came from Harvard?
Yes.
No, I think it's an interesting topic. And
well, you don't participate. I can't see you enjoying self-pleasure
21 times a month.
I can't see you enjoying pleasure with anyone.
It doesn't necessarily suggest that it has to be self-induced.
No, certainly not.
This could be done. This could be done with a partner. And
when's the last time you did it?
So you and Kelly are doing it 21 times a
I'm
month?
not going to discuss my personal life. The point is, Christy, I'm just saying, Christy, this is just sort of a call to the ladies to step up.
Oh, so it's our fault.
Well, I want to be at the funeral going, well, I'm sorry, Andy'd be here if Christy would have put out a little more.
We're still in the honeymoon phase. We're doing it.
What's this? I'm just using you as an example.
What's this make-believe guy's name? Andy? Yeah, that's good. That's a good choice.
Well, Pat, didn't you have a musical tribute to this?
I do, yeah. 21 is a huge number I can never do. 2 orgasms in a night is fun, but I'm 61 and it's one and done. No is what my girlfriend says when I show her the article about 21. 21 is a huge ass number. 21 is an impossible number. 21. Oh, that's 2 for December.
Is that your O face?
I hope not.
I do too.
Ace, do you think you can have at yourself 21 times in 1 month?
No, I like the real thing.
What?
Oh. All right.
Ain't nothing but the real thing, baby.
Yeah, I agree with you. This right hand, the best lover you'll ever have.
Pat, I just want to say on behalf of those listening, you hit all those notes perfectly.
Thank you.
Such a nice job.
Really?
And then did you?
You think?
Oh, at the end. I mean, it's just that's a hard song to sing.
You must have a different monitor than I do.
I thought you sounded great, Pat.
Thank you, Christy. Oh,
I'm
that's
sorry.
the joke.
I'm sorry. Captain Tone Desk Crab Ass over there.
Tone deaf or tone deaf?
Tone Deaf.
Once again, we have verbal intelligence. Don't make fun of him.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
Okay.
You're the least, never mind. You can't talk and do one thing and another. So you're on the radio.
No, you don't understand. I can't think and talk at the same time.
You're in a great profession.
I chose the right gig.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Are we going to go back to sports?
No, I think Christy has something.
Well, the early bird gets the worm, and it might be smarter if you get up early because highly intelligent people are often portrayed as night owls. But new research from the University of Ottawa suggests otherwise.
What do they know?
Stuart Fogel, director of the University of Ottawa Sleep Research Lab, reports early risers tend to have superior verbal ability.
This is an interesting study.
I have a couple of emails from our listeners who are up early.
Oh.
Brian says, Dear Bob and Tom, I wake up around 3:30 to 4 a.m.
Oh.
I'm positive I sound very intelligent when I'm talking to my chickens throughout the day. Thank you, Brian. He's a U.S. Army vet. And this is from Richard. Me always thinked me was smart and gooder than people who is stupid. Thank you for the pick-me-up.
Does it have any explanation? It doesn't offer any explanation
as to why.
Yeah, it's a lie. I could read you the thing. It's really a lot of
It's the body of the news story. Yeah.
No, it references a couple of stories. One of which we're going to get to next week.
Oh, okay.
I'll just give you the headline. People use big words they don't know to sound smarter.
Oh, yeah.
Which is one of my favorite things when you're watching TV.
It's always embarrassing.
Someone's trying to sound smarter. They just use the words incorrectly. We'll find out about
Wrongly.
that. Yeah, so there's a press release from the university about this. The headline is, "The early bird may just get the worm."
Well, that headline tells me absolutely nothing.
I know.
What I asked Tom was, what's the scientific explanation for getting up?
It involves the impact of a person's daily rhythm and activity levels during
this is
both
so
waking
boring.
and sleeping.
So boring.
See, I told you.
There's some more fun facts about the Netherlands.
No, don't care. I have a
tulips?
simple question about the Netherlands.
No, they're not native to the Netherlands. They had them shipped in, and now they're everywhere. But they weren't
Really?
native to the Netherlands. That's right.
I have a question.
What?
Who is favored to win the game?
Well, the Netherlands, of course. I mean,
I don't
everyone's favored.
follow international soccer.
Well, everyone's better than us, especially at this point. Okay, we haven't caught up yet. We're trying. We got to the knockout round, which is good for us.
Okay, good. Well, good. I'm glad people are enjoying it.
Other guy got hit in the balls.
I'm not going to pretend I know anything about it. So.
I hope he doesn't get hit in the balls again.
I just hope it's a good game.
Yeah, I mean, wasn't the last one 1-0?
Yeah, close.
Well, England
90 minutes of
England was
it's
nothing.
over there now. No, it's over there.
England was 0-0. Remember?
Okay,
that was a really close game.
Yeah, exciting. You like defense? Very exciting.
Okay, I'm not a fan, so I'm just going to be honest with you. And a lot of people are pretending to be fans right now. Just an excuse to sit around drinking.
Nobody needs an excuse to do that.
And if you do, pay us a visit one morning. Come on in and watch the show right here in the studio and see if you're not doing shots an hour in.
Coming up, by the way, I've already made arrangements for the coffee guy to come in. We're going to do our special...
what happened to the omelets?
Yeah, omelets.
Yeah. Ace wants omelets. You better get Ace omelets.
Some of us
Don't drink coffee.
I don't drink
You
coffee.
can have a hot cocoa.
Let me see. Headline: Those who don't drink coffee, lesser human beings. Interesting.
Isn't that
Want me to
interesting?
extrapolate?
Boy, that tells me everything I need to know. It tells me nothing about what you're saying.
My boss wants me to have
Did you not
So
see
boring.
that I was
So boring. Bored.
classic setup?
Bored.
When we come back, what are we going to be talking about? What do you got over there?
Well, Deshaun Watson is not taking questions. But as you can imagine, people have questions. He's going to play for Cleveland, starting quarterback for the against the Texans this weekend. And we're going to talk.
But I guess he's got a pretty good prostate.
Yeah,
we know at least what is it, 25 times.
Yeah, he doesn't have to worry about that study.
Maybe he's trying to keep his prostate healthy by ejaculating.
What's the best?
Apparently, on most masseuses.
What's the best lube to use for spitballs? I'll have that answer.
Best lube.
Best
Well, the first
lube.
part of that was exciting.
Yeah, I know.
Then it got
I
really
perked
dull.
up a little bit.
We'll come right back. It's
not
the Bob and Tom
Astroglide.
Show.
Working for Randy from Illinois, yeah, all the way to security. My work was on point every day, but still the same old song. Long came my evaluation saying everything I did was wrong. Now I drive a compact. I should have learned to trade. I ain't got no money. I'm working for minimum wage. But still no raise. Just filed an offer to transfer. Wonder what that pays. They're gonna take me to California, gonna put me in HR. Just pay me a boatload of money on Scape Tea Pigeon Forge. Swear to God, now I drive a compact. I should have learned to trade. I ain't got no money. I'm working for minimum wage. what I mean. Went from calling him a puss to breaking down Van Vending machine. Keep doing my job, and I want Randy to know there'll be a time when I own this company, just need my boat to be sold. Still drive a compact, but now it needs new brakes. I ain't going nowhere. I'm working for a minimum wage. Minimum wage. I hate minimum wage. Minimum wage. Minimum wage. I need a raise. Minimum wage. No.
Hey there, Bob and Tom Show family. Become a VIP member today. Go to bobandtom.com/VIP. You'll be able to watch the live stream of the morning show at your convenience anytime you want. That's right. No commercials. You get to see what the gang is doing during a commercial break. Usually Tom doing something weird or chick eye-rolling Tom. Plus, you're going to be able to download podcasts, our catalog, other audio bits without commercials. You can watch the show on your big TV at home if you have Apple TV or Roku. VIP members, oh, look at that. You can watch us in your living room or in bed. Don't be weird. Become a VIP today. Go to bobandtom.com/VIP.
Hey, it's Josh, and of course...
Hi, Chick McGee, everybody. Your chance to win a Mini Max Big Green Egg for Bob and Tom at Big Green Egg. Each week, someone will win a Mini Max Big Green Egg.
It's the Bob and Tom Show Pigskin Pick'em, powered by the Big Green Egg.
Go to bobandtom.com/contest on the computer.
Is that where you go? Are we eligible?
Tom 24/7.
This is Bob and Tom 24/7.
Comedian Greg Fitzsimmons has joined us in the studio. You're a New Yorker.
Yeah.
How's that going?
New York's good. Not bad. It's a strange place because no matter where you work or what you do, you come in contact with freaks. You know, I worked at a gas station for a couple of years, and the guy I worked with, strange man, former porno movie star from the 70s.
Really?
Yeah, he'd get confused every time he'd fill the tank. Halfway through, he'd pull it out and spray it all over the car. We lost a lot of good petrol.
Hi, this is Bobcat Goldthwait, and you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
That soon.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hi.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, Chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hello there.
There's Ace Cosby.
Hey.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Willie G under the weather still.
Yes, sir.
Got himself a bug.
Is he better? I mean, did you talk to him yesterday?
He sounds awful.
Oh,
going around.
Really?
Poor guy.
They say it's going around. We have coming up a special treat for the holidays. It's our own Jeff Oskey, a news we failed to mention.
How about that?
Don't be missing that. Right now, we return to the sports desk with Chick McGee.
Tomorrow morning, 10 a.m., the USA takes on the Netherlands. It is the knockout game. If USA loses, they're out. They're playing.
If the Netherlands lose, are they out too?
They're out,
Okay.
and it's a knockout round. And the airport in Amsterdam, just another fun fact about the Netherlands, the airport is called the Schiphol Airport.
Yeah.
Want to spell that for me?
Schiphol.
Yeah.
That's
Boy,
Schiphol, all right.
this place is a real shithole.
That is really unfortunate.
I was touring a building last night, and it's this cool building being renovated, and they had a conference room in there, and it was called the KOORNDYK room, and corn dick is all I could get out of my
corn dick.
What is this corn dick room? And
You're going to find out.
I had already made like 3 or 4 jokes during the tour that had bombed pretty hard, so I didn't bother.
So if you'd only made 1 or 2 jokes that bombed, you would have gone ahead with the corn dick?
Yeah. They didn't laugh at, hey, is this the original asbestos? They didn't laugh at a few other things.
That's classic.
Do you know?
You have quite a life.
You know, you're on that tightrope. You're either going to be hated or people are going to laugh. Is that what you like? Is that
it's
what you're
it's
aiming
not
for?
whether I like it or not. It's who I am.
Well,
You be you. Don't let anybody else worry
no
about
matter
it.
how irritating it is. Okay.
Corn dick sounds like a band.
Yeah, it does.
I was talking about the Schiphol Airport.
Which led to a little bit of comedy about the corn dick room.
The corn dick conference.
It's the largest airport by far. It's the 3rd largest airport in Europe. It's the largest in the Netherlands.
Oh, I was going to say.
Are we still talking? Did someone give you boring
It's like
facts
saying the
about
Atlanta airport's the largest in Georgia.
Seriously. We need to have one of those meetings again about him. Can we? Please? Please?
You used to enjoy me.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
the Netherlands are favored to beat Team USA. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay,
I don't know how to bet it, though.
Are you going to pick them?
No idea.
No. I got to pick the USA, but then I have to leave town. Nobody wants that. Cleveland Browns quarterback Deshaun Watson has refused to address non-football questions in his first comments since returning from an 11-game suspension. He's been accused by more than, a couple women, 5?
Nah, more like 25?
10? 25 is what he's been sexual harassment and assault.
What's harder?
During massage therapy.
Third and long or your erection during a massage? Is that a football question?
I knew I should have taken questions.
Bills win last night, beating the Patriots 24-10 in Foxborough. College football playoffs, Tom.
Does that happen, by the way?
I'm not taking questions. Ask Josh.
About you guys you've had a massage, right?
Yeah.
Is it erotic?
I have not had a massage other than in a hotel room. Well, that doesn't sound very good. I mean, in in a hotel arranged for my room.
Right, in a spa type of situation. Have you?
There are 2 experiences, yes. One was
here we go.
In Korea.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, my buddy goes, hey, I want to take you to this place. I want to take you to one of the barbershop places. And they called them that because they had barbershop poles on the outside of places where you could go and get a happy ending.
Okay. That was the
underground signal.
Yeah. And I was like, I don't know if I want to. And he goes, no, it'll be fun. So we go down there, and it's it looks almost like a triage place because there are just all these cots lined up all over. And there are 3 people in there. It's him and I, and a Korean gentleman.
Mm-hmm.
And the Korean gentleman is already being massaged, if you will.
You can see it?
Are the lights
The
on?
lights are very dim, but you could hear it.
Oh.
Is there even the... Are they even pretending to give a legitimate massage?
No, and there are no partitions. And the thing that one of the things that bother me is, you know how annoying it is when you go into a restaurant and there's two people at a table, and you're the only other people, and they sit you right next to those two people. Well, imagine how annoying it is when they do that at a beat-off place. So there are all these empty cots.
I'm sorry, Mr. Corndick. Mr. Corndick, we have your cot right here.
Mr. Corndick in number 2.
So I'll be completely honest. We lie down on these cots or whatever, and 2 women came over, and they were attractive, but she began and I was like, this isn't going to happen. So after, I mean, it could have only been 3 or 4 minutes. I went, no, Kanchaneo, which means it's okay. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't need this. Mm-hmm. I went back out, and then I waited for my buddy. I couldn't do it. So, if I were alone in a room, I may have.
But have you ever had a massage, a legitimate massage in a spa or a salon?
And then gotten aroused?
Yeah.
No. It's usually not possible because of the crappy music they're playing.
Yeah. And sometimes it hurts.
That awful spa music. Someone told me they can get that on their satellite radio. I'm thinking, so you're driving down the road and you want to hear that falling water sound with just like these randomly rotating chords.
Yeah.
right.
God, that is the
there
worst.
is the spa channel. I had a similar experience. There are these places where you could go in and they just do your feet kind of thing.
Yeah.
Well, someone had gotten me a gift certificate and I didn't realize it, and I gave it to the woman, and she took me into a room. Oh. But there were 2 people in the room, but there was a partition.
Oh.
But obviously, the guy in there.
What?
Yes. And I heard him say, "See you next week."
All right.
Maybe he's trying to get his prostate cleaned out.
There you go.
Once again, the big headline of the week, Harvard University recommending 21 ejaculate emissions per month for better prostate health. So I don't know about you, but I think there are a lot of guys out there that have cut and pasted that article and sent it to a number
what's this
of
on the
people.
fridge?
Oh, honey.
Roger, I'm not
doing it.
Chick, were you at all aroused during your hotel massage?
You pee through that. I was reminded that it was a couple's massage. It's the only massage I've ever had.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So, no. It was very above board.
Okay.
So you guys don't get massage?
No. I know you
when
get
I've
one
had
every
it,
week, right?
You've had one?
And with Josh, it's kind of rough. If you're getting...
Yeah, they really work you over.
Oh, yeah, they do.
You ever gotten Ralphed?
What's Ralph?
Ralphed.
What's
that hurts.
That's a deep tissue thing.
There's this school of thought that all of your emotional trauma is hidden in your muscles.
And it releases when you...
Yes, this, of course, was developed by scientists at the Oversmoking Pot University.
I don't know if that Ralph is bad. It just is intense.
Based on no science at all. And, Christy, I'm sorry, can you give me the sports teaser? Is this the spitball
Well,
story?
apparently I need to do some clarification because during the sports cast from the gentleman who used to work at a sporting goods company, when I said spitball, he thought I was talking about children in an elementary school
spitwads
putting balls of paper into a pen and shooting them across.
I did.
Instead of spitball.
I think we all did.
I think we all did.
Spitball, well, you're stupid and awful.
We hadn't heard that term for baseball in years.
Well, that's still out there.
It's in the news big in the last 24 hours.
Why would you spit on your baseball?
Well, because when the ball...
But they don't use spit. They just call it a spitball.
They don't spit?
And Josh should know that. He worked at Rawlings.
If you cut the ball or do anything to it, it'll affect the way it spins. And
I thought they really spit on it.
Back in the day, they probably did.
Okay.
But yeah, they'll stick Vaseline on it, or they'll cut the ball.
So they're cheating.
Yes.
All right.
And one of the most famous cheaters of all time is going to be in the news.
Well, not for much longer.
Yeah. We have occasion this season to send nice gifts to people. We all like to do that, and I'm going to be sending delicious Omaha steaks to my friends, my brothers, to Kostaki, to Al Jackson. Allie Breen, we found out, is a big beef eater. And Josh, tell me more about Omaha Steaks.
I'd love to. Achieve gifting greatness when you give the gift of perfectly aged, tender, and delicious Omaha steaks. The steak experts at Omaha Steaks. How'd you like to be a steak expert? Man, oh man, that's got to be a good gig. You learn all about it. Have they put together special gift packages to help take the guesswork out of gift
Are
giving?
you talking about each and every month you get a wooden piece of wood and you got to go fight the vampires? Is that what you're talking about?
No, that's true. You're thinking of TransylvanianSteaks.com.
Okay.
Where you.
I'm sorry.
This is Omaha Steaks. The meat, the beef, the wonderful product that comes to you from OmahaSteaks.com. Be a hero this holiday season. Use code BTS when you check out. You're going to get $30 off your order. Send an assortment of mouth-watering favorites. Listen to these. Legendary Butcher's Cut Filet Mignon, air-chilled boneless chicken, ultra-juicy burgers, and even easy-to-prepare comfort meals that are ready in a flash, like that meat lover's lasagna that browns up and bubbles up so deliciously.
Delicious.
Omaha Steaks is ready to ship your order right away, so shop early and beat the shipping rush. It's a gift from the heart. It truly is a gift that will be remembered with every unforgettable bite.
I can make this a lot easier.
Okay.
If you are receiving a gift, do you want to get a thing of fruit bread or do you want steaks?
You mean fruitcake? And,
sorry.
But that's a good point. I'll go ahead and finish this mandatory tag. Order with complete confidence today, knowing you're ordering the very best. Visit omahasteaks.com. Use promo code BTS at checkout to get that extra $30 off your order. But Tom is right. No, fruitcake, no. Be beefy. Get Omaha Steaks.
Be beefy.
That's omahasteaks.com, code BTS at checkout. Minimum order may be required.
And I'd like to give you a little personal warning.
Yeah?
The lasagna is absolutely delicious. You may want to let it cool just a little bit if you like your tongue.
If you like to eat lava.
Don't sleep on the steaks. That's the name of the company, Tom. Not Omaha Lasagna.
I'm just saying.
It's a good add-on, yeah.
If you're just saying, throw that in there.
More facts about the Netherlands coming up.
Don't care. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
The best fudge comes from Uranus. Uranus, Missouri. That felt good. Tastes even better. Wow. That's right. Fudge from Uranus. I'm not fudging with you. We're literally in Uranus. That's the mayor of Uranus, and you can get your fudge out the back door at UranusGeneralStore.com.
Welcome to Uranus!
Let's make Uranus great again. Fudge, yeah. Fudge, 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 fudge. Fudge.
Bob and Tom Band and Orchestra. These guys are all wound up and ready to rock, I think. So, Steve?
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Well, looks like we got dumped. Uh-oh.
Is there anything you'd like to say to them?
Well, our girls have left us, so I'd like to say just one thing.
Oh, yeah.
Baby, blow me.
Oh, a kiss as you're leaving.
Blow me.
Oh, a kiss right now.
'Cause if you're gonna leave me, honey, I will surely miss the way you blow me.
Oh, blow me a kiss. Come on and blow, 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 blow me.
A kiss like you mean it.
Blow me.
A kiss right now.
I really can't remember anything as hard as this. So blow me.
Blow me a kiss. Wow.
Some things in life are hard to swallow.
She couldn't take it all, Dean.
She couldn't handle everything.
Oh, good.
But if she comes back tomorrow,
I'll be shooting my wad on flowers and the rain, honey. Blow me.
A kiss as you're leaving, baby.
Blow me.
Oh, a kiss as you go.
And always think about me as you're going down
your list.
And blow me.
Blow me a kiss. I'll miss her arms and her elbows.
I'll miss her arms and her elbows.
I'll miss her legs so tall.
Yeah! I'll miss her legs so tall.
I'll miss her neck and her shoulders.
Yes, sir. But I'll miss her head most of all. Rock out, fellas.
Swinging them, Pally.
Baby, blow me.
A kiss as you're leaving, baby.
Blow me.
Oh, a kiss as you go. And if you wanna come home, honey, that's okay.
Just grab a hold of this.
And baby, blow me. Baby, won't you blow me? Blow me a kiss. I've been
Melvin,
oh, Pally.
I'll miss your arms and your elbows.
Woo! Fantastic.
The Bob and
Dean and
Tom
Jerry.
Band and Orchestra.
Amazing.
Thank you, Dean. Thank you, Jerry.
It mysteriously exploded.
Oh.
Then we'll go to Segmack, Arkansas, and meet the Cheeseman family. We'll hear their true story. A swarm of Canadian wasps attacked and repelled an armed intruder as the Cheeseman family napped in their home following a baked bean dinner. Finally, we'll meet Harriet Billingsley, who, upon discovering a swarm of pubic lice, rushed to the drugstore to get a bottle of Quell shampoo, and on impulse, purchased what turned out to be $1 million winning lottery ticket. Join host Dick Verman tonight for Miracle Pests. Miracle Pests, only on Bob and Tom Television.
Spanning the globe to bring you the constant variety of
loads of curvy cleavage on display.
The thrill of victory and the agony of defeat.
Don't touch those.
Sorry. The human drama of
loads of curvy cleavage on display.
This is
The Bob and Tom Show. No shoes, no shirt, no talent.
You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show at the Poetry for Neanderthals Original Edition News Desk. It's Christy Lee.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, Chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hi, Chickie.
Hey, there's Ace Cosby.
Chick.
Hey, I'm Chick McGee. Here's Tom Griswold.
Good morning, and good afternoon, and good evening, depending on what time zone you're in and what part of the world you're in. If you're in the Netherlands listening, thank you.
Oh, I don't know what time it is in the
Let's look it up.
Was it 5 hours different, probably?
Well, they're
from
maybe
Eastern time.
in Doha.
We have a lot going on here. Chick's been informing us
Doha.
way too much about the Netherlands.
Teaching us a lot.
Can you get the phone, please?
Hello, Bob and Tom Show.
Well, this is Dick Hitzwater sitting in for Hunter Forsnatch. And this is some other news.
Forsnatch, how are you? Oh, no, you're sitting in for him. Sorry.
Well, it's time to check out more of the toys, dolls, and games that have hit the market just ahead of Christmas. Now, you might want to think twice about buying the new Yee doll. Modeled after the hip-hop artist formerly known as Kanye West, Yee is a talking doll, which in this case is a huge problem. His words are those of an egomaniacal jackass, sure to offend everyone. The Yee doll costs $5,000. Now, accessories are sold extra, but be advised the Adidas sneaker set is no longer available. Hey, you might also want to avoid the talking Elon Musk doll. You pull his string and he tells you your services are no longer needed. Rocket ship, electric car, and a verified Twitter address are all sold separately. Another set of dolls to avoid, Lock 'em Up Barbie and Ken, complete with Shiv and Rectum stored cell phone.
My goodness.
Another talking doll to watch out for, it's Road Rage Karen. Pull her cord and she screams, "Move it, a-hole."
Oh.
Also, with high gasoline prices, you'll want to avoid this toy. It's Little Jimmy's first flamethrower.
Oh.
And finally, watch out for the Gillette Razor Boomerang and the Whammo Rooftop Trampoline. Ooh, this is Dick Hidswater sitting in for Hunter Forsnatch. And this has been Some Other News. Bye, kids.
Bye.
Wasn't that the name of the gal in South Pacific?
No.
Was it Nellie Forsnatch? No?
I have no idea.
Oh, okay, sorry.
It's Kanye, by the way. It's
It's yay, not ye.
Not ye.
It's Jackass. Did you see the latest?
Yes, we all saw the
Ye
latest.
rhymes with Nazi.
Baseball Hall of Famer and two-time Cy Young Award winner Gaylord Perry has passed away at the age of 84.
I know that name.
Cherokee County Coroner Dennis Fowler said Perry died at his home in Gaffney, South Carolina, about 5 a.m. yesterday.
Oh,
How old was he?
Shame. Huh?
How old was he?
84, like I said in the first sentence.
Sometimes I tune you out.
Fair enough.
I don't blame you. Perry family said that Perry died after not
feeling well,
stopping breathing.
He died after his heart quit.
Did you see,
man, oh, man.
Did you see the one obituary for somebody I would say what was last week? And the publicist made it all about themselves.
No.
Yeah, I won't say which sad death it was, but it was the hardest thing about being a publicist is announcing the death of...
Oh, my God.
Not kidding. It's like, really?
He maintained...
Is he the spitball guy?
He denied all his life that he threw the spitball, and then he came out with his autobiography, Me and the Spitball.
Yeah.
And he said, here's a quote, I reckon I tried everything on the old apple, but salt and pepper and chocolate sauce, he admitted. But his favorite was Vagisil.
Wow.
Are you serious?
Yep.
It's true.
He tried KY, but that was a little bit too tacky. He liked Vagisil much better. They ought to put a tube of that stuff next to my Hall of Fame plaque.
Oh, my God.
They actually are putting a dab of Vagisil behind his ear in the casket.
Oh.
No.
In case he ends up pitching in heaven.
Usually Vagisil doesn't go on balls.
No, it usually doesn't.
He had a
Wrong person.
Oh, it depends if you're doing it right. They'll be in there somewhere.
It's always been he says...
Wait a minute. That's not how you do it?
Lube, is it?
He said it's always been a part of the game.
That would be kind of difficult, wouldn't it? You might need a spotter and some kind of a sling.
Wow. He said it's always been a part of the game, Chick?
It's always been just like cork and bats, and it always will be a part of the game.
There you go.
Cheating.
Are they cheating now?
Oh, yeah. Everybody cheats.
Everybody cheats.
So there you go.
How do you... Well,
how do you what?
I don't know. It seems like that would be an obvious thing in baseball. They know they're messing with balls.
Well, the pitcher's always doing this on the mound, right? So he could be doing anything.
Yeah, that stuff could be anywhere. And
he could always tell he's using the Vagisil because his pitches would miss the plate by a hair.
By a certain hair, right? A certain hair? Yeah. That's what the C stands for, certain.
Yeah, that's right, certain. Oh, my goodness gracious sakes alive.
Is Vagisil just a typical lube, or is it
I
something
thought it was for yeast
infections?
infections. Yeah, that's what I thought. I've never used it, but...
Yeah, right.
I haven't. I've never used it.
It's good. I like it on Cornish Game Man. It gives it a...
Oh, isn't that nice?
Certain...
I'm not saying I haven't had a yeast infection. I'm just saying I've never used Vagisil.
Ew, you've had a yeast infection?
Of course, everyone has.
Oh.
Yuck. The NFL, Tom,
yes.
You won't get this story either, and I'm not taking questions.
Why aren't you taking questions?
Because I don't like any of you. The NFL is searching for a technology-driven game plan to help protect and prevent player injuries on the field.
Oh, so they've decided to not play football.
The league announced yesterday it's partnering with Amazon Web Service on the NFL Contact Detection Challenge.
Well, that Amazon company will never take off. You mark my words.
A contest in which designers will use machine learning and computer vision to find new ways to measure and analyze the timing, duration, and frequency of player contact during NFL games.
Well, I wish I'd seen the proposal on this.
Yeah.
This sounds digital. Throw money at it.
They probably did.
Why don't they figure out a way to have the referees make better calls? And please define what pass interference is
They
for
should
me.
find out a way to make the helmets that they use in practice more fashionable so they could wear them on the field. Those big.
Do you think they're really not doing those in the field because of that?
I would think. Have you seen them?
I haven't seen them.
They're obtrusive.
But they're more effective.
Isn't that the trade-off for playing football and making all that money playing a child's game? Is that at 50 you can't spell your own name?
Or walk up the
Isn't that a fair
stairs?
trade?
Yeah.
Your 20s and 30s are amazing. And then, you know, you just have to eat Jell-O for the last 40 years of your life.
As abrasive as my friend is, you ask any NFL player, well, I'm going to say 99% of the NFL players, would you have played football had you known the outcome? And they always say yes. Every one of them.
Yeah, who was the guy that has severe dementia now? And they asked him as he was going out, and he said, "Yeah, I'm fine with it."
He said, "Yeah, I like being president." It was a sad answer.
As he was going out? Oh. I didn't think we were supposed to get political. Okay.
No, I'm not. That's not what I was doing. I was saying the guy had dementia, so he thought he was president of the United States.
Oh, yeah. I thought we had.
Oh, for God's sake. Let's go, Brandon. And I also
Oh, boy.
And finally,
we
hold it.
We have a request. We thought we'd get a little something Christmassy in.
I will leave as soon as I can. Okay.
This is one of the shorter Christmas songs we have out there. I think you'll enjoy it very much. Here we go.
Hi, I'm Mark Christopher Royer, host of the nationally syndicated program Bass Talk. For years, people have asked me, why isn't there a Christmas album with just bass? Well, now there is.
Here, here.
Amazing bass. Just listen. It's like my boy Nicky always says.
I like it because it's just bass. Guitars and drums are for losers. Turn up the bass.
Oh, yeah. Turn up the bass.
Amazing bass rock!
Order your copy of Amazing Bass today. Just call toll-free 1-800-boom-boom-boom-boom.
Mark Christopher Roman and Amazing Bass. Who wouldn't want to have all those great Christmas songs just on bass? I'm sorry, you have a world record for me?
I do.
Good world record.
An 8-year-old boy has become the youngest person to ski on all 7 continents.
Oh, my goodness. So obviously the first thing this requires was hundreds of thousands of dollars of disposable income.
Rich parents.
You go on and ski. You go right ahead. According to a website called snowbrains.com.
Oh.
SNOWBRAINS. The young man known as Maddock Jefferson Lip with 2 P's.
Wow.
Recently tackled Mount in Antarctica. Hoegh. Heath in Antarctica. To conclude his record-breaking ski adventure. Along the way, he checked off the other continents by skiing Cervinia in Italy, which is the opening of a woman's.
That's right. Yeah, the Cervinia is where the
baby goes.
Baby comes out.
Threadbow and Perisher in Australia.
Threadbow and Perisher have a good show in the mornings.
They?
Yeah, you ever hear them?
I'm Perisher. I'm Threadbow. Let's check traffic.
They got what's their traffic guy? Dumpster Mouth or something?
Yeah, Dumpster Mouth's pretty good.
Okay, Meaden in Morocco, Yongpyong and Jisan in South Korea, and Portillo and Valle Nevado in Chile. They also got a hot dog and a hamburger.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You got to get it when you get Portillo's chili.
Thank you very much.
You want to have a hot dog going.
So in order, if you're a kid to ski in all these continents, step 1, obviously,
homeschooling.
Rich parents. Step 2, step 1.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure, this says 8-year-old boy, an 8-year-old boy, and then at the last sentence, she remains the youngest girl to have skied all 7 continents.
Oh.
No, it says Young Maddock, who is from Golden, Colorado, broke the record previously held by his older sister, Kira.
Kira?
She remains.
Kira and Maddock?
Get in here.
It's getting dark.
Now, it's, you mentioned the name of the publication is what?
Snowbrains.com.
Well, that reminded me of this.
Has this ever happened to you? You're at an elegant party, and you're suddenly surrounded by snooty intellectual types, all talking over your head.
Yes, well, I found Sartre's Being and Nothingness quite a banal piece of work.
Yes. Well, as I learned at Eton, Sartre makes Kierkegaard look like Nietzsche.
Yes, quite.
Pretty annoying, huh? Well, put an end to those embarrassing situations with this fantastic new product just out on the market. It's No Brains. New No Brains will knock at least 100 IQ points off of anyone in just seconds. We guarantee it. How does it work? Just like the people who take No Brains, it's simple. Just slip a few drops of liquid No Brains into your favorite intellectual's fancy schmancy imported coffee or expensive glass of French wine. Then watch the fun begin.
I say, have you tried this Chateau Lafite? I believe the 53 has an even more powerful body than the 51. In fact, I would say that I would... Yes. Hey, wine tastes good. Yummy. Me like wine. Drink wine, yeah.
What the devil has gotten into you, Montgomery? Perhaps you should have imbibed in this delightful Ecuadorian blend coffee.
Coffee?
It's quite nice, really. It reminds me of a... Coffee good. Me want lots of sugar and milk in my coffee.
Coffee good.
Now who's the smartest guy in the room? Get a dose of No Brains at your favorite drugstore or order some by calling Frigamall Labs directly at 1-800
Montgomery.
Yes.
What's got into you, Montgomery?
Maddock.
Wine. I like wine.
I like
But that news story was from Snowbrains, not No.
Snowbrains.
Okay.
Did you
Are you a
subscribe
member?
to that?
Yeah, you a member on Snowbrains? You like to ski?
No, I do love to ski. I'll be going skiing soon. Very excited.
Do you see some people that you know don't see any other time of the year, but when you ski?
Sure.
You have friends there? That really,
fun.
That really don't know what you're like?
You meet on the
Are you this year? Are you staying at a lodge that you've stayed before?
Yep.
Oh, cool. So they know you, and you can.
This is the place I like because when you go down to the locker room, they have the hot foamy machine for shaving.
Isn't that something?
Oh, it's the best.
Yeah, oh yeah, that
looks
lather,
like it's great.
Do they have the shaved salmon buffet in the morning?
No, the buffet in the morning is like a cold roll and coffee. So
You know, you can get a hot foaming shaving for your home, probably, if you'd like.
I can get you one tomorrow.
That's okay. You have one, Ace?
There you go. See that?
Did you shave every day, Ace?
Every other day now.
Yeah. The beard's slowing up a little bit.
Have you seen they also have towel warmers?
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
Oh, man. You hang your towel on there, and it kicks on at a certain time.
Oh, that's
your
fancy.
towel warm.
That's fancy.
That is nice.
It's not that expensive.
Yeah, no, this is a nice hotel. I like it very much. There's like a pool, and even though it's wintertime.
Yeah.
I have a question.
And it's half indoors.
Oh, I love that.
You dive in and you swim under this glass thing, and then you're outside and it's freezing.
I've only
cold.
seen those in like
And
pictures.
you look at the moon because I
How do you do that without drowning? Because you're kind of, what is it, detached?
Yeah.
I have to remember to breathe. But, yeah, it's fun.
Very exciting.
But Tom, what about the help? Are they adequate?
Some years.
Have you ever had to, God forbid, make some sort of complaint?
No.
No.
We keep the place clean, and I do the dishes. It's fun.
Eyes to the floor when you speak to me, sir.
Yes, I see. Well, let's just move forward here.
Can you remember any of the help's names?
The help? It's a hotel. I don't
To the floor, boy.
Sam and Artie and Tina.
So I'm going to have to look into getting one of those foamy machines.
There's anywhere between $29 and $188.
I was all set to get you one for Christmas, but you said that you shave in the shower, and so I thought, oh, he wouldn't like it.
When I'm home, yeah.
Is that the only thing?
Well, then what are you going to take it with you on the road? Are you going to take it with you on the road?
Oh, I may have to change my habits when I move to my new house. The only reason I can shave in the shower is it's very complicated.
By the way,
the glass and the angle, and only a certain light can be on. So
the over/under on you getting lost, either coming to or going home to work from work, is 2. And I've got the over.
Okay. Coming up in the news, Christy?
Well, we have a whole lot coming up. We are supposed to be living on the moon within the decade. That's what NASA says. Pepsi has an interesting way they want you to drink your holidays.
Oh, yeah?
And Hellman's is jumping into the holiday
mayonnaise.
Yeah, holiday season with a very unique drink.
I'm not going to poo-poo this because we had that. Remember that recipe for chocolate cake using mayonnaise?
Yeah,
and it was amazing.
I'm going to poo-poo it.
And you don't. I know, Christy, you're not a mayonnaise person.
No.
Isn't Hellman's east of the Rockies and it's best foods west of the Rockies?
Right.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but I poo-poo most foods I eat.
Do you?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
A day or two.
Okay, thank you very much.
You take a look just to check, see everything's okay.
A song from Mr. Godwin when we come back, and a nice, sweet, happy story about the delivery of packages with a happy ending. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening.
How's that sound? That sounds very nice. Thank you. Haywood has his guitar.
Oh my God, that's beautiful.
Thank you. We've had a lot of weird things happen this summer in the world of trucking. For example, here's a story out of Vegas. A semi-truck carrying a load of bananas crashed into the center median on northbound Interstate 15 Friday morning.
Yes, we have no bananas.
We've had so many of these. Remember this? Do you remember the spaghetti one?
We had spaghetti. We've had pizzas. We've had a lot of stuff.
It's spaghetti time.
Yeah.
So we had, but occasionally, a big rig goes down, and you hope the drivers are doing okay. Here's one: a big rig spilled sausage all over a Minnesota highway. In Eden Prairie, Minnesota.
That's the worst.
Oh, the worst. Oh, I get it.
Hey, Tom,
like bratwurst.
Where'd that happen? Up on the highway.
I'm surprised it didn't happen in Johnsonville. You see, however, if you're going to do that. If you're going to do that.
Well.
You know what? Those kids in Johnsonville are misbehaving. They're all...
Brats.
Okay, there we go.
Brats better, yeah.
I said, well, right.
But I thought this would lead into the great Haywood Banks song, 18 Wheels on a Big Rig. This is a great sing-along.
Nope, not doing it.
But you've got to focus.
You do. You have to pay attention.
The hard part of this, to me, there's a bunch of hard parts, but the Roman numeral part,
You
very
want that part
tough.
too?
Do you remember that part?
You want that part too?
I, XVI.
Or we could have them.
XVI.
Enough about you, though.
Okay, go ahead. I'm just getting ready for it.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17, 18 wheels on a big rig. Everybody, here we go. Oh, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17, 18 wheels on a big rig. And they're rolling. Okay, let's back them up. Here we go. Oh, there's 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 4, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wheels on a big rig. Okay, the even numbers. This is an easy one. Oh, there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 wheels on a big rig. And they're rolling. Okay, by 1.5. Here we go. Oh, there's 1.5, 3, 4.5, 6, 7.5. 9, 10.5, 18 wheels. We on a big rig. And they're rolling. Okay, the odd numbers. Here we go. Oh, there's 1, 3, 5, 7, 11, on a big rig. And they're rolling.
Math is hard.
Okay, Roman numeral. I'm ready for this one.
All right, go.
Oh, there's I, V, I, X, I, I. Wheels on a big rig.
Yes, very good.
Roman. Okay, Roman numerals backwards. Here we go.
No.
Oh, there's XVII, XVII, XVI, XV, XIV, XII, XII, XIX, VII, VIV, wheels on a big rig. And they're Roman.
All right.
Zowie. The backwards one. The backwards.
That's
numerals.
impressive.
Hey, it's Josh, and of course...
Hi, Chick McGee, everybody. Your chance to win a Mini Max Big Green Egg for Bob and Tom at Big Green Egg. Each week, someone will win a Mini Max Big Green Egg.
It's the Bob and Tom Show Pigskin Pick'em, powered by the Big Green Egg.
Go to bobandtom.com/contest on the computer.
Oh, is that where you go? Are we eligible?
I knew that was coming. And he goes, what? Yeah. I'm like going, oh man, that's one of my best riffs ever. Falling on his deaf Gaelic ears. Yeah.
Morning laughter just might be the best medicine.
No matter how hard I try, can't keep my hands off my face.
Bob and Tom 24/7.
That's the voice of Chris Porter. I knew he'd weigh in with something important. Chris Porter, comedian. Now, do you get back to Kansas City often? Are you?
I get back to Kansas City. I was back last April for a wedding. And through a bunch of weird experiences, I become friends with Justin Verlander. He's a pitcher for the Houston Astros.
Yeah.
At the time, he was pitching for the Tigers. They were in town playing the Royals, but they had a night off, so he and I went out and had a couple of drinks. And he said, no, watch this. He calls the waiter over. He goes, who's that chick? And he goes, well, I don't know who the chick is, but everyone at that table's Mumford & Sons. He sends them a bottle. They come over. Turns out it's not Mumford & Sons. It's just Ann Sons.
Oh.
Mumford wasn't there. I don't know where he was. I assume he was back at the hotel writing a song that at some point goes,
Are the stars out tonight? I don't care if it's cloudy or bright, 'cause I'm blind.
Jeez.
Bob and Tom.
Fairgrounds.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show at the Poetry for Neanderthals Original Edition News Desk. It's Christy Lee.
Hi, Chick.
That's available at Walmart. There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, Chick.
He's in the performance room. There's Josh Arnold.
Hi there.
He has Poetry for Neanderthals cards.
I'm going to give you some hints here in a second.
There's Ace Cosby manning the track phone hotline hot phone.
Yeah.
Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Thank you very much, Chick. Willie G., son number 2, is unfortunately, he's sick. He's feeling terrible.
Hope he's resting up.
Drink some orange juice, Willie.
So we hope to see him again Monday.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to let you know about that. We are going to be playing our game here. Do you want to give it a quick shot?
Yes, I can only give you clues with using one syllable. All right?
Yep. Ready.
Pink Floyd's Side of the Moon.
Dark.
Meat.
Yes. You ride this
Dark horse.
Yes.
Dark horse.
That was
Very
easy.
good. Very good.
That was easy, he says.
We got it fairly quickly. Okay, let me try one.
Please.
Okay.
He's that guy at the party.
I know.
Bread slice.
Sandwich.
Toast.
Bread slice.
Toast.
Bread slice, and we're
avocado
supposed to get, we're supposed to get toast out of bread slice.
We just did.
Well, he's weird.
That speaks your language.
Cook
Burnt
stuff
toast.
in an...
French toast.
You cook stuff
Toaster
in
oven.
an toaster oven. See how easy that was? Very good, Josh. Couldn't have been any simpler. Let me try one more.
Give yourself more compliments.
Let me try one more. You hold your pants up with
Suspenders. Belt.
belt.
Sander.
Orion's belt.
Belt sander.
Van Delt.
Go in.
Black belt.
Belch you in the mouth.
Feed belt into.
Into is two
Belt-
syllables.
I'm out. 2 words. Sorry.
Belt loop.
Yeah, belt loop was the answer. But I did into.
I have to hit you with the
couldn't
club.
you do feed belt in to
fruit?
No? Okay, I'm sorry.
Or
That's
Fruit
2
Loop,
syllables.
Okay, one more sports story. Here we go. You ready? Please be receptive.
Okay.
Please.
It's involve the Netherlands. I'm quitting.
Oh, please.
You better find a Netherlands story now.
Did you know the Netherlands? There's a new college football player, the Bob and Tom. We're gonna cover this guy. He's amazing. His
I know
name
who it
is. Can you do something, please?
I thought about this the other day when I saw his name.
What is it? What's his name?
DeColdest Crawford.
The coldest?
DE.
Oh, that's not it.
COLD.
IS?
EST.
It is the coldest.
The coldest Crawford.
That's got to be Joan.
Maybe it was born on the coldest day of the year.
He hasn't made much of an impact playing, but he's still a name many college football fans are familiar with, and now you are too.
Yes.
Crawford's highly sought after recruit, the 2022 class. He got offers from LSU, Arizona State, Washington, USC, Ole Miss, and he has been playing recently. Decided on Nebraska, but then what's his name? Scott Frost got fired. So he never took a snap.
So it would have
for
been
the
Frost the
Cornhuskers.
coldest?
Yeah, it sure would have.
That's exactly right.
The coldest Frost.
And however, the coldest the coldest forest has received a name, image, and likeness deal with a local heating and air conditioning company.
Wait, oh, awesome.
Hilarious.
But it's the coldest Crawford, right?
The coldest Crawford, yeah.
Okay, not Forrest.
No, the coldest.
What a great name. Ace, dare I ask, what was the name that you saw that you thought was intriguing?
His name was Kool-Aid something.
Kool-Aid?
And the reporter said, why was his name Kool-Aid? His mother said because when he was born, his smile looked like the Kool-Aid man.
Oh, that's so sweet.
So his actual birth certificate reads Kool-Aid?
I don't know what's on the certificate, but that's what's on his jersey.
Oh, that's kind of fun.
His last name's, his first name's on his jersey?
That was the story.
Well, that's kind of fun.
He plays Pee-wee football for...
It's a major school.
Kool-Aid Jones.
He plays for, looks like, oh my gosh, Alabama?
What?
Kool-Aid McKinstry?
Sounds right. Sounds right.
Kool-Aid McKinstry. Well, it's got to be the only Kool-Aid. Yeah, I believe that's him.
Well, I knew it was a major team.
It's Alabama Athletics 2022 football roster, Kool-Aid McKinstry.
Oh,
how do we not know about Kool-Aid?
That's
You've been
great.
sitting on this, Ace? You blurred out everything else.
I knew you'd get to it eventually. If I told you, I told you.
So what's his last name? I'm sorry.
I don't know what he's saying. Roll Tide.
Kool-Aid McGinstry?
McKinstry.
McGinstry.
Oh, yeah.
McKinstry.
Because Kool-Aid Jones, I think was you were alluding to, of course.
Okay.
The Guyana.
Jimbo Kool-Aid Jones?
That wasn't Kool-Aid either. They got a bad rap.
Yeah, that is unfortunate. It
Yeah.
wasn't Kool-Aid, but the drink the Kool-Aid
Was it
phrase.
Flavor Aid or
I
something?
think it was Flavor.
Some lesser.
Yeah.
That's very, very unfortunate.
The Hydrox of fruity drinks.
That's exactly right.
And Hydrox was first, but Oreo came along. And Hello,
stole the
Bob
show.
and Tom Show.
Hi, Bob and Tom. It's Donnie Baker.
Hey,
Donnie, how are you?
I'm not good. I'm about to have a hell of a long day.
Why is that?
I'm taking my Uncle Sonny with an O, get his
colonoscopy?
Basically a butt camera look around.
Colonoscopy, yeah.
They're going up his tunnel, Tom. They put me down as his contact person because I'm the only one with a pickup truck.
Oh, what does that make sense?
Well, we wheel him right up to the ramp in the back, tie him down with a couple ratchet straps, and it's off the clinic. It's almost like we bagged a deer. And not to get too serious, but it is vital. All you dudes over 40 out there, go get your say it, Tom.
Colonoscopy.
Yeah, because the sooner doctors catch it, the better. And probably some of you don't want to because you're embarrassed of the fever blisters in your crack. Well, don't be, man. These medical people are used to it. They've seen it all. And remember, they put you to sleep for it, so you're none the wiser.
Yeah.
And it ain't like you got to look the doctor in the eye while you're in the probe position, and he's telling you about his new lake house. They're using a camera, and it ain't like he's in there panning for gold.
Yeah.
And I know what a few of you are thinking, but Donnie, I ain't got insurance. And I could probably save a ton of money if I just do it myself with a GoPro, some saran wrap, and 10-pound test line. But don't, because the last thing you need is to end up at the ER because you went digging around in there with some salad tongs for your GoPro, all cause the line snapped when you hooked a turtle. I swear to God. So, men, go take care of yourself with a real doctor, one that's bonded. It's nothing to be embarrassed by. Trust me, they've seen more than their fair share of grape clusters anyway.
Yeah, sure.
So check yourself and keep the roid rage at home. I'm Donnie Baker, and I approve this message.
Okay. I'm glad to see Donnie's doing the right thing, and although for his Uncle Sonny.
Right.
Apparently a big fella.
Colonoscopy.
Got to be in the back of the pickup truck. Is that sports?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sports.
Christy Lee, give me the teaser. What's coming up?
We have a lot of holiday food news. We have, watch out for those packages. Apparently, one delivery driver is making the day for some folks. And the toy of prehistoric children. Did you ever wonder what they played with?
Rocks? Clubs?
Yeah, I would imagine.
Stick? I don't know.
Bones. A pelt.
Wow. The prehistoric toys?
Dinosaur tooth?
Yeah, maybe a dino tooth.
What about a dinosaur eyeball or something?
How about that? That's like
Think
a
a
nice,
rattle
that's like a
in it?
marble, isn't it?
Yeah.
Etch-a-sketch.
And fans of Bambi, but you don't want to go very far.
Okay.
You know, Tom hates Etch-a-Sketch. Did you know that?
He does.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
And Monopoly.
Yeah.
No,
and
And
crayons.
Slinkies. And crayons.
Tom's going to Tom.
How many... We should start a list of the things you hate. Starting with us, of course, the four
Yes,
of us.
of course.
Only 3 of the 4.
He loves 8.
Well, love, terrified. The thing is, there's immense respect for
We'll come right
Yeah,
back and
sure
discuss
we will.
all these things. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. The show is also out there for you on our YouTube channel. Watch and subscribe.
Drink fast.
Okay, you got the rules now? All right, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Not Safe for Work edition of Poetry for Neanderthals.
All right.
Everybody's got their cards ready to go.
Right.
Yep.
Pat Godwin. Ace Cosby.
Got it.
Remember, one-syllable words are the key here. Chick McGee.
Ugh.
Okay. Josh Arnold.
Me got it.
Okay. That's fine. Christy Lee.
Yes, sir.
There you go. That's
you
very
know,
good.
that
This
would
is
be a
Tom
female caveman, wouldn't it? Yes. Ready.
Okay, you ready to go? Now, Chick, you're going to start.
What am I doing?
Yeah, I want you
Give us
to
hints.
give us some hints.
Okay, now.
And we have to guess.
Your first word.
Give us the word, please.
Hole.
What?
Hole.
Vagina.
Face.
Mouth.
Close.
No.
Ear.
Eye socket.
What, can I say no?
Yes, that's a one-syllable word.
Tongue.
Throat.
Now, what, yes.
Okay, so now you try to get us to guess the second phrase.
Deep throat.
Yes.
Oh, all right.
Well, someone jumped all over that one.
Boom.
Little deep throat from Christy Lee.
I
ladies
don't want
and
to brag, but those were amazing clues.
Yes.
Okay. Christy, you take a shot at it.
Twice.
Double.
2.
Twins.
Testicles.
Balls. Oh. Is that okay? Breath. Oh, boob.
No.
Gang.
No.
Stool samples.
Kidneys.
Three-way.
Coop.
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 What? Cock.
Chick.
Cocks.
Chicken.
Little.
Small cocks. Smallpox.
Smallpox. Yes.
Is it smallpox?
It's got to be small.
Tell us.
No.
What's our hint? 2?
2. Twice.
Come.
Double dong.
2 twice small.
And coop.
Coop. Little.
I know.
Sports car.
Douche. Deuce.
Little
Yes.
deuce coop.
Deuce on my chest.
Deuce on my chest.
Drop a deuce.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
that's the
All right. Wait a minute.
Wait, we made that up.
We tried to.
Drop a deuce.
It says
it's
drop
there.
a deuce.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
this is certainly not safe for work, but it's safe for radio.
Poetry for Neanderthals. Thanks, everybody.
I want to thank you, old Saint Nick, for the stuff that you leave on the eve of Christmas Day. Worldwide overnight delivery's quite a trick, and it ain't no wonder that you ain't got time to shave. I know that you've been making me a toy up in the Arctic, and I hope this message reaches you before you've time to start it. Some folks like their Christmases all blue or even white, but for me the color green is exactly right. Santa, don't you bother with the chimney no more. Slip my present into an envelope and slide it under the door, cause nothing says Merry Christmas like cash, cash, cash. Yeah. Don't need 2 front teeth or mistletoe kisses. Jackson Franklin grants my wishes. All I want for Christmas is cash, cash, cash. Oh, the size is perfect and the style's just right. You know that it's the color I dig. And never, ever, ever would you hear me say, does this money in my pocket make my butt look big? Show me what the holiday spirit's about with a nice wire transfer into my offshore account. Cause nothing says Merry Christmas like cash, cash, cash. Santa, don't you be no Ebenezer. Pay off the balance on this here Visa, cause nothing says Merry Christmas like cash, cash, cash. Oh, the size is perfect and the style's just right. You know that it's color I dig. And never, ever, ever would you hear me say, does this money in my wallet make my butt look big? Oh, Santa, don't you bother with the chimney no more. Slip my present into an envelope and slide it under the door, cause nothing says Merry Christmas like cash, cash. Nothing says Merry Christmas like cold hard. Nothing says Merry Christmas like cash, cash, cash.
Wilted, I don't know what happened. I guess children had a major coup about 12 years ago, spoiled little bastards. You know, when a kid's bad, what do they tell them now?
No, time out.
Time out. What the hell is that?
Time out.
Yeah, I had time out when I was a kid. I'd wake up and go, what happened?
My most recent marriage was a disaster. It made the wreck of the Edmunds Fitzgerald look like a fender bender.
Oh, wow.
Sorry to hear that.
Hello.
And you remember Lord's famous line about gun control. More
yes. And the relationship taught me a lot. It taught me they won't sell you a handgun if you're crying.
Hey, this is Larry the Cable Guy, and you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show at the Poetry for Neanderthals Original Edition.
Stronger than dirt.
News desk available at Target and Walmart.
Josh's B.O.
It's Christy.
is stronger than dirt. Sorry.
How long have you been singing that?
Ever since I was a kid. And it was not Josh, it was Freddie's B.O. I mean, And
was it?
No, the poor Freddie. He just some kid with red hair.
You always made fun of, didn't you?
Yeah.
Red Fred?
Did Freddie pass away?
No, he's actually doing quite well.
Fred is dead.
That's what I see.
I think when you get bullied like that, you end up being a superior being.
Oh, that's how you feel because you were bullied.
Oh, that's right.
There's Pat Godwin.
I checked.
Hey, there's Josh Arnold.
You don't get any pubes till you're 18, Christy.
There's Ace Cosby.
Hey, Kool-Aid.
I didn't have that problem. I sprouted very early.
Wow.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom.
Okay. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom program. I'm not sure where to go. We were discussing unusual names in college football players. And Ace discovered...
The Coldest Crawford.
And
Kool-Aid McKinstry.
Those are great names.
Yeah.
The Coldest?
Mm-hmm. And he has an endorsement deal with a heating and air conditioning.
That is a legit name?
That's what it says.
Wow, that's great.
Bonnie Bread.
That's what I said.
Does he have a sister, the hottest?
Oh,
that'd be pretty good.
No, but I bet he'll beat your ass if you say that. If he has a sister.
Okay, well, right now our sister is Christy Lee. She's our sister at the news desk.
Okay.
God, just when I thought it couldn't get any worse, here he comes.
It's holiday time, and we have a couple of holiday stories for you.
By the way, first of all, does the Coldest Crawford live in the land?
Oh, boy.
Oh, I don't know. Isn't he going to college in Nebraska?
Yeah.
It can get pretty cold there, although I don't think it's the coldest place to play football. This guy's got to become a Packer, obviously, if he...
Or DeLand, like I was talking about.
Christy, you got a holiday story, do you?
Pepsi is recommending an unusual concoction this holiday season by suggesting that fans mix soda with milk.
Come on with this.
Pepsi launched a campaign that encourages customers to try the combo and use the hashtag Pilk and Cookies, as in Pepsi plus milk.
What's her name?
To showcase their creations.
Laverne and Shirley. Laverne drank
It's
milk
just
and
like a
Pepsi.
brown cow when we were kids, and ice cream melts.
Cream
and-
soda, kind of.
Idiots.
Like a virgin white Russian, kind of?
Kind of. The challenge runs through Christmas Day. Those who participate will get a chance to win a cash prize.
Do you think white Russians have gotten less popular with, the commies trying to slaughter an entire country?
I don't know. They had a comeback with Big Lebowski.
Yeah.
They became very popular.
Very.
Oh, yeah.
And then...
Remember she's writing a check for half and half or
Aren't people
whatever?
avoiding Russian vodka now? Isn't that the thing?
There was some talk of that because there were companies being hurt by the fact that they weren't actually Russian.
Right.
And they were like, hey, guys, you can buy our vodka because...
We're not Russian.
Okay, so Pepsi and milk, okay.
Pepsi and milk, yeah.
Everybody knows
I have a friend that-
Polish vodka is the best vodka anyway.
Is it really?
Yes.
Potato vodka?
Gotta have the potato vodka.
Can you make vodka out of it? Virtually anything?
Chopin.
Isn't it like Pruno?
Okay, that was a nothing. That was a kind of sweet little story. This one will make you gag.
Oh.
Hellman's, the mayonnaise people, are recommending their fans put mayonnaise in their eggnog this holiday season.
Oh, yeah, that sounds good.
Thickens it up, maybe?
What the hell's wrong with you?
Yeah.
In collaboration with mixologist Cody Goldstein.
Who?
Cody Goldstein?
Well, that
Wait a minute. One of these things is not like the other. Is he related to Wild Bill Berkowitz? Cody Goldstein.
That's his name. Hellman's has created the frozen mayo nog to pair with a
I
snickerdoodle
could do a
mayo
Billy the
cookie.
Kid joke, but it might be offensive.
The brand describes the combo as an unexpected new cocktail and dessert pairing inspired by the classic holiday tradition of milk and cookies.
Now, I would once again be negative on this, but I won't because we.
Oh, good.
We tried that substituting the mayonnaise. We had Jessica Hooker make that cake using mayonnaise and it in a chocolate cake, and it was incredible.
Yeah, moist, delicious.
The frozen mayo dog completely swaps out the egg for mayonnaise and includes dark rum, apple brandy, whole milk, heavy cream, simple syrup, vanilla, nutmeg, and cinnamon.
Yeah, you're not going to taste the mayonnaise.
Hell no, you're going to be drunk before you get... No.
I like to wipe it all over your face and... oh, sorry.
Hey, desperately trying to change the subject.
Muddling Memories Instagram if you'd like more information.
Last hour, we were making a list of things Tom hates, and one of our magnificent listeners has sent what is the complete list, I think.
Okay.
So get comfortable.
When you say hates, these are things that I think, for example, crayons are awful.
Crayons, Slinky,
but nice
Etch-a-Sketch.
Water washable markers.
No.
Much better.
I think crayons look better.
Yeah, they don't go through the paper
No, they
like
don't give you a
markers.
solid look. No, Art.
Okay, here we go. Tom hates crunchy peanut butter.
I don't hate it.
Plate trophies.
Well, that's true. I prefer a trophy than a plate.
A plate.
Segways.
I mean, America's Cup. Would it be the same thing if it was America's plate?
What about the World Cup? The World Cup is the dumb. It looks like
but it's a
Aquaman's hand holding a ball or something. It's real weird.
Well, it should be Aquaman's hand holding a cup.
Segway, flavored iced tea, sweatpants, sporks, bed and breakfast. Street
bed and breakfast, but you're staying at someone else's house. I hate staying at other people's houses.
Streets ending in trace.
That's what you're doing in this week, aren't you?
Streets ending in trace.
Yeah, like
Delaware Trace.
These developments, and it's it's Lakeview, and they run out of Road, Avenue, Street. All of a sudden, it's Lakeview Trace, and there isn't a lake within 50 miles.
Trace, though. You mean terrace?
No, Trace. That's Trace.
I've never seen that. I've never seen Trace either.
I can take you to one right now.
Oh boy.
It'll be some some community, and then and I hate it when they have all the same name 50 different times.
Instruction manuals. They're just another guy's opinion. I hate those too. Coloring books, Dickies, paper straws, hotel room service, cursive writing.
Yep, these are all correct.
Sweaters.
Yep.
TVs in restaurants.
Yeah, can't stand it.
Singing the song "School's Out" when it isn't.
When it isn't.
Who is this? This guy's all these are correct.
Yeah, I know. It's Pat and Lisa Lennon.
Hey, listen.
The new name of Cleveland's baseball team and Washington's football team.
Embarrassing.
And of course, kids in line at Starbucks, except his kids.
Yeah.
I had that the other day. I mean, I was walking in, and 25 kids walked in front of me. I went, I'm going to be here for 45 minutes. I was.
Did you wait? I would have turned around and left.
I did wait.
Wow.
Really?
I had nothing else to do.
Oh.
Okay. Wow. Yeah. It just means you're going to start hearing the roaring of the blender.
Yeah.
And those the drinks.
Frappuccinos.
And you know what I found out? Actually, it had a happy ending. I just wanted a black coffee. And you know who got it? The cashier. It was right behind her. I didn't have to wait. I didn't have to wait. How about that, guys?
How about that?
So you just signaled or something?
A Christmas miracle.
You got happy ending at Starbucks.
That's right. If you tip a certain amount.
Yeah.
That's
69 cents.
Extra cream is the code word.
That's the Falappuccino.
You say extra cream and 69 cents.
That's right.
They take you into the bathroom. And
a lot of the things in those lists are, you got to add Etch-a-Sketch.
Etch-a-Sketch.
555 numbers in movies.
Yeah.
Yes. Etch-a-Sketch defeats creativity. Mm-hmm. How can we make doing drawing impossible?
I've seen some amazing Etch-a-Sketch.
Oh, sure. Yeah, it's certainly possible.
How do you expect it? How else could you draw a perfect staircase without an Etch-a-Sketch?
Why are we focusing on the negative? Why not a list of things Tom loves?
There we go.
Well, it'd be too
Stilts, plate spinners.
Love stilts.
His kids.
Plate spinners, yeah.
Yes.
Coffee.
Oh,
but it's out there.
Lording over a toxic workplace.
I've been saving this coffee for the next hour. Oh,
very toxic.
Yes.
What, do you heat it up in the micro or something?
We may. We'll see.
We may.
Someone may have spit in that. I'm not sure.
Okay.
I can't deny.
Thank you very much. Now, we have, well, I should ask Christy, what is coming up in the news?
Well, the baguette is in the news today.
You like a nice buttered baguette?
Oh, my God. I love
Have you ever heard of add that baguette to
tasteless, overrated?
Oh,
A good baguette is amazing.
That's that long stick of bread.
Yes.
Those are awful.
I'd heard of these, but I didn't know they were available. They're called bialys.
Sure.
Kind of like bagels, but they're meatier. They're called and I absolutely adore them.
Oh, I'm not familiar.
Bialys. B-I-A-L-Y.
There was a bagel bialy shop right near my house.
Yes.
They have a lot of. They have a big bialy stock.
Oh, nice reference.
They're producing them, are they?
Bialy.
It's a reference to the movie.
Hello, Bialy?
The producers. Remember his name?
Bialystock.
Bialystock. That's
what Bialystock.
That's what it's from.
They call him Bialy in the song.
That's what the name Bialy is from.
No,
the producers.
Yes, they took it based on the
Holy Samoly.
Zero Mostel. Or Nathan Lane, depending on.
We have
I landed on my keys. Okay.
We have a guy who threw a sex toy at his girlfriend.
Huh?
Yeah.
Take that.
We have a woman who was upset with her roommate, so she shut off her ventilator.
Oh, my word.
In a hospital, by the way.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Well, there's not a lot of people that have ventilators at home.
Well, she had to be revived.
Yeah, well, you're ruining the
So this is
story.
attempted murder.
Yeah, that's the charge. The charge, I believe, is attempted manslaughter. But now we're just splitting
What's
hairs.
wrong? Why do you always do things that you tell us not to do?
Yeah.
Just to prove to us you can do them?
Do as I say, not as I do, my dad used to always say.
Plus, we have a city that had to shut down Main Street because of a giant spill of poop.
And we've got the coldest middle name.
Oh, cool.
Oh,
okay.
It's really something.
Okay. I'm
going home right now up here in my head. I'm already gone, secure. I have peace of mind in my compound with my Simply Safe do-it-yourself, design-it-yourself home security system. Give yourself and your family a gift of peace and protection. The #1 rated home security system. It's Simply Safe. How good is it? Well, Simply Safe. Named the best home security of 2022 by U.S. News & World Report for the 3rd year in a row. You got an emergency, 24/7 professional monitoring agents use fast protection technology only from Simply Safe to capture critical evidence and verify the threat is real so you can get faster police dispatch. Simply Safe is whole home security, advanced sensors, every room, window, and door, HD security cameras inside and out, smarter ways to detect motion that alert you only when a threat is real. And my favorite part of it, the top-rated Simply Safe app. You're in complete control wherever you are, anytime, anywhere. Arm or disarm, unlock for a guest, access your cameras, check on your home, possibly when you're somewhere in Georgia, or adjust system settings, all for less than $1 a day. Don't miss your chance. Massive savings on our favorite security system. It's the biggest of the year. 40% off any new system. Just go to simplysafetom.com today. That's simplysafetom.com today. 40% off. There's no safe like Simply Safe.
Thank you very much. Should we have Jess Hooker whip up some of this mayonnaise-based eggnog for us next week?
No, you go right ahead.
You don't want to try it?
Yeah,
No.
let's try it.
I think it sounds good.
She's made eggnog for us before. It was just amazing.
Yeah, you don't like mayo at all?
No. Even the word makes me gag.
What about, so you wouldn't go to the Mayo Clinic? You'd go to the lesser one, the Miracle Whip Clinic?
Wait a minute. Hey, Christy.
Yeah.
Mayonnaise.
Okay, when we come back, this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Essential Morning.
I made this crazy movie called Freddy Got Fingered, and it was, I wrote it, I directed it, and it was a really, really crazy movie, and it won the Raspberry Awards, and people said it was the worst movie ever made, and all this stuff. But that was sort of the point, was to make the craziest
worst movie, yeah.
Kind of the point of it, right? So now what's happened is, and really what's been a really exciting thing about going and doing these shows is, people are coming out to the shows. They're bringing their Freddy Got Fingered DVDs, and it's sort of turned into a bit of a cult, smash. I've gotten a call from the studio recently that said the DVDs have been selling through the roof. They've sold over 1 million units of the DVD.
And didn't I hear that you're going to do a director's cut?
I want to do a director's cut of the movie because because there are scenes that just when you edit when you do one of these commercial studio movies, especially a movie like that, they focus group it, and you had to change things and tighten it all up.
Right.
So there are some crazy scenes that I'd like to get back into it, but also it's sort of just I think the irony of doing a director's cut for me personally is pretty funny.
Whenever there's a movie, there's always a porno
movie that someone makes based on the title?
Yeah, it was called Freddie Got Fingered.
Okay, back to you, Tom Green.
People actually, to be honest, the things that people really like out of the movie are some of the sillier scenes, not so much the gross scenes, but people always come up to me and they say, "Daddy, would you like some sausage?" Which is this line from the movie. "Daddy, would you like some sausage?" So I sing that on stage. Come see me on tour. We'll be singing some of the hits.
Sing along.
But,
all right.
That's your Stairway to Heaven?
Yeah, that's my Stairway. The Bum Bum song would be my Stairway to Heaven. That went to #1 on MTV, the Bum Bum song.
When you Google Freddie Got Fingered, the first thing that comes up, the first line is Freddie Got Fingered quotes.
Yeah.
That's the first thing.
Yeah.
And then you go to that page and the sausage.
Yeah.
The sausage organ comment is the very first line.
There's all sorts of very silly lines in the movie.
Yeah, there's a whole pile of quotes here.
So I was in a rap group when I was in Canada when I was a teenager. That was actually
What were they called?
We were called Organized Rhyme. We were actually had a record deal when I was 19 years old.
No kidding.
Right out of high school with A&M Records, and we had a #1 hit, in many
Canada?
markets in Canada. We were the Much Music Video Award of the Year for Best Rap Video. That was sort of the.
Is that on your website?
You can find it on there. Yeah, you can find it on there, and you can find it on YouTube. And the thing that was sort of my first sort of realization. Hey, I want to work in show business. I was sort of like all of a sudden I had this record, and we were touring, and we were doing radio shows, and I went and started my radio show, and right after that, and it was initially a rap music show that I turned into a talk show, which then turned into my TV show. Yeah, I've had a lot of great rappers on my website too. Like if you go on TomGreen.com, you can see me rapping with Too Short and Exhibit. There's this funny video of me rapping with Exhibit where I surprise him with this rap that's ended up on YouTube. It's got 2.5 million views now, and it's sort of funny because you see these rappers who just aren't expecting me to start rapping, and then I start rapping in their face, which is fun. So.
Canadian rap.
Canadian rap. Yeah, you can see why you haven't heard of it. Canadian rap.
Tom Green is our guest.
I
just had this discussion yesterday with one of my sons.
You're going to be dead, honey. You won't know.
I know, but the whole minivan thing,
The bumper stickers on that'll be horrible. You know, my orphan child is an honor student.
Beautifully done.
Scott Dunn, ladies and
Essential Morning Radio. All day and all night. This is Bob and Tom 24/7. 24/7.
But it's strange living back in America, I mean, America's like a foreign country to me in a lot of ways.
Why?
I don't know. Things are weird. I have friends that don't eat bread anymore. Everybody's on a low-carb diet.
Well.
And Jesus said, take this bread and eat it. It is my body. And the disciples said, Jesus, we're all on low-carb diet. We appreciate you dying for our sins, but we're all trying to slim down a little bit. We want to look good in the painting.
Pizza Hut, apparently, is going to start delivering cold beer along with their food.
No kidding.
They started the testing beer delivery program in Phoenix, Arizona.
And it passed with flying colors.
Yeah, everyone took it.
Yeah.
So how do you prove that you're of illegal age?
The company told Fortune magazine it plans to expand that.
I'd like a large pizza, please. And 40 beers.
Hey, folks. Boom. It's me. And you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7. That's 24 days and 7 hours. No, 27 days a week and 24 like the show with the guy who whispers all the time and saves the world. And Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show at the news desk. It's Christy Lee.
What kind of news desk is it?
Poetry for Neanderthals, original edition, available at Walmart.
We're going to be playing the game in a few minutes.
There's Pat Godwin.
Got your sugar in there?
There's Josh Arnold.
Hi, Chick. Godspeed, Chick.
Thank you, Josh.
I think we should make a new rule. Sweeten your beverages during the breaks.
Thank you, Ace. Yes.
Well, not when you start making the rules. Let me know.
Congratulations. You actually had an honest give and take with Ace. Good job. That's Ace Cosby.
I'm sorry, Ace. Whatever frequency.
I'm sorry, Ace. Don't hurt me.
Whatever frequency this is, I just can't hear it, so I'm sorry.
Well, you have, but you, okay. Therefore, you have to take our word for it.
Yeah, it's
You're
very
going to have to trust us every now and
Sorry.
again.
A little sweetener.
I'm Chick. There's Tom.
Because
We've got more things. Got more things you hate, Tom.
Okay.
I thought we were going to focus on the positive.
Yeah, if you could rewire your brain, Chick.
Yes. Really? Oh, yeah, I was talking to my doctor about that. He said, yeah, that's cute.
According to neurologists, every time you resist negative emotions and choose positive ones,
that's right.
You can actually rewire your brain to be more positive and love it.
You sure can. It's like a river cutting a new swath through.
Oh, that's really nice.
Okay, real quick.
Clay.
I do that with my aromatherapy.
Slinky, Etch-a-Sketch, Crunchy Peanut Butter, Plate Trophies, Segways, Flavored Iced Tea, Sweatpants, Sporks,
This is too negative. I don't like this.
Streets Ending and Trace, Instruction Manuals, Coloring Books, Dickies, Paper Straws, Hotel Room Service, Cursive Writing, Fuel Trucks, Bank Trucks, Sweaters, TVs and Restaurants, Singing the Song, School's Out when it's not, Guardians and the Commanders.
Is jogging pants on there?
Football, Sweatpants.
Okay.
Chick Sports News. Soccer, traffic, construction.
I don't hate soccer. I'm just not going to join this club of people who pretend they love soccer suddenly.
Convenience.
I'll be honest. I like watching soccer during the World Cup.
Sure.
I think I'm not, but I don't think I'm pretending to love it.
I don't necessarily watch baseball until it's the World Series, then I really enjoy it.
There you go.
Okay.
I've got a sweater and a scarf and of Cameroon.
Oh, that's right.
That's the team I'm cheering for.
Now, when we did the 23andMe genetic analysis, and you indeed have a little of the Cameroonian in 3%.
You, right? That's right.
Wow. Mm-hmm. Baby.
Argentina was a favorite, I think, or one of the favorites. Brazil.
We willingly gave our DNA to the government like that.
You're not giving your DNA to the government?
This is a problem. We should
they probably already got it. I mean,
yeah, that's the thing. Whatever
all
you
they
think
would need is a butterfly net and be near your bedroom.
Yourself from is already gone, dude.
Yeah, they can walk in at any given time.
Chick missed a fine reference. If they wanted to get his DNA, they just need a butterfly net near his bedroom.
Oh, because of the masturbation.
The
load's flying.
It's in the air. Right. It's so thick.
Love is in the air.
Flying loads.
Now, Pat, I understand you have a song about the things I dislike.
It's called Tom Lives by a Code.
That's right.
Gas tanker, Tom won't pump. Public restrooms, he won't dump. Hates cologne, but he loves pets. Parks his car and then forgets he's a Brinks truck right by the door. And he won't be going in that store. He's a man who's clean and germ-free. Tom lives by a code.
All true.
Wears the same shirt every day.
Every day.
Safari clothes like Hemingway. Has kids with different baby mamas. Cause he loves the constant drama. And he talks through the intercom. Round here we call him Three Mom Tom. He's a man who's clean and germ-free. Tom lives by a code. He does his laundry every day. Has 7 children, knows most of their names. When his babies graduate, Tommy G will be around 98, I sing. Laptops he won't use. Crayola crayons he'll refuse. Hates shirts with short sleeves. He's a 5'5" in a movie he leaves. I say Etch-a-Sketches he despises, but a talking horse he idolizes. He's a man who's clean and germ-free. Tom lives by a code.
Yeah.
Tom lives by a code.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, pretty much all correct. Thank you very much, Pat.
Although lately you have started wearing short sleeves, which we're all
this is just
amazed by. No, it's short sleeves, Tom. Don't say this is just it's a short sleeve shirt.
But I've got my regular shirt right behind me hanging on the chair.
It looks good.
How do you talk to? How do you? Never mind. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Christy Lee is at the Bob and Tom News Desk. What have you got over there?
Well, Bambi is getting remade into a slasher movie. Scott Jeffrey, the director behind horror films such as The Curse of Humpty Dumpty and The Bad Nun, told Dread Central he's directing a dark retelling of Felix Sultan's novel Bambi.
I didn't realize it was a novel.
Well, Bambi's pretty scary as it is.
Yeah, no joke. He said the film will be an incredibly dark retelling of the 1928 story we all know and love.
Did you hear that, Tom? It's going to be a retelling.
Yeah. Seems kind of late. It's kind of lazy. It's lazy to me, doesn't it?
Mama, will you retail about my birth?
You got to retail. You guys want to do this?
Sorry,
I'm done.
I don't think he'd probably do it before we would.
Bambi will be a vicious killing machine that lurks in the wilderness.
It will?
Yes.
Oh, you know what? Is it seeking revenge for the death of her mom?
Maybe. USA
Bambi
Today
is a female, right?
reports Jeffrey is collaborating with Frake Waterfield? Frake, who wrote, produced, and directed the upcoming slasher flick Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey.
Yeah. Isn't this kind of a lazy
He says,
premise,
prepare
really, though?
for Bambi on rabies.
Yeah, I mean,
this strikes me as being lazy.
It's low-hanging fruit to take these and turn them into, but...
Have you seen any of these films?
No, I do not believe the Winnie the Pooh one is out yet, but I've seen stills from it.
Will you see it?
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shouldn't Frake be, if that's his name, be Rafe finds his brother, Frake and Rafe? Shouldn't that be? And then what's his,
Frake and
what
Rafe
is Rafe
lady.
Fiennes' other brother? He was in Shakespeare at Love.
Joseph Fiennes,
right.
yeah.
Do you see the latest?
So, wait a minute. So, have they given the title? Is it just Bambi's Revenge, or?
I thought that's what it said. Yeah.
Okay. They should have called it like Bambo.
No, they don't have a title for
Bambo's
it
not
yet.
bad.
With a headband and
Bambo.
Sylvester Stallone. Sylvester Stallone is the voice of Bambo.
I just hope Thumper's his sidekick. That's Thumper.
Because the Winnie the Pooh one has all the characters. Yeah, there's an evil piglet-looking thing.
Really?
Yeah, it looks wild.
I think there's a.
How do you get away with that?
They become public domain.
There's a really complicated formula.
Okay.
Yeah, and all the Disney stuff is coming up, I think.
Yeah, and they've changed it recently. And I think it's got to be someone's got to be dead 75 years or something. And
Oh, I see.
So it's probably not. I mean, so long as they don't mention anything Disney Bambi, but the original
From the novel.
Right.
Yeah.
yeah, so that's probably right. But yeah, I'll miss it.
Oh, I'm sure you will.
Oh, it'll be awful, sure, but maybe worth some laughs.
New research suggests that ancient engraved drawings of owls.
Tell us about drawings.
Yes, I'm telling you about some drawings.
I'd cool down really quick.
Oh, my God, no. I love her southern voice. Go ahead.
New research.
I love it too, yeah.
I like it.
New research suggests that ancient engraved drawings of owls may have been part of a popular toy among prehistoric children.
Who?
According to CNN, thousands of artifacts featuring the engraved image of an owl have been unearthed from tombs and pits across the Iberian Peninsula. Archaeologists analyzed 100 plaques and compared them with 100 images of owls drawn by modern-day children at an elementary school. Researchers said the similarities were very remarkable.
Very remarkable.
That's right.
So kids will be kids.
Sure.
Drawing even way, way back when. Mm-hmm. That or it's maybe a early sign for the first Hooters.
In ancient St. Petersburg.
That's right.
These cave children.
Here we have some cave children.
Oh, God. At what year did humanity invent fun?
The minute we were born?
I don't know about that. I mean, aren't there
think so?
Only a handful of animals that they say do stuff for fun?
Right. Oh, I'd say the moment
Otters.
Eve came along, right?
Yeah, that was lots of fun.
Yeah.
Fun.
Hey, you look like fun. Thanks, so do you.
I don't know, not a lot of jokes.
Drop the leaf.
Oh, there's a classic joke.
What's the
Stand
joke?
back, Eve. I don't know how long this thing gets.
Yeah, but it's not in there, though.
You're right.
It's not in the Bible.
Well, it's not the King James version.
Can't put that in the Bible.
Yes, those monks got all serious. Hey, take out all the funny stuff.
So your problem...
the one where Adam comes out and says, "Where's the towel?"
Your problem
and he goes,
with
"Very
the
funny, it's right there."
Bible is there's not enough jokes.
Yeah.
Problematic.
Wasn't that also your problem?
Schindler's List. He didn't, there aren't many jokes.
Well, I mean, at the end of it, they should have shown the outtakes.
Yikes. An Ohio man has won the Hero of the Day. He delivered several FedEx
Which
packages.
is it, the week or the day?
The week. We'll say week. That he found dumped on the side of a highway. WKRC.
That's Channel 12 in Cincinnati, yeah.
Reports Zach Arnwine and his fiancée were driving along a highway east of Germantown when they spotted a FedEx truck with its flashers on.
So there's an East Germantown and a West Germantown.
Arnwine's fiancée said it looked as though the driver was throwing something on the side of the road. When the couple went to investigate, Arnwine said he saw packages lying everywhere. So he and his fiancée decided to pick up the boxes and deliver them to their intended recipients.
That's nice.
FedEx, by the way, says it's investigating the incident.
Yeah.
Yes, there's going to be an ex-FedEx employee, I think, based on this story. Well, it's nice that they
Very
did something
nice,
that nice.
yeah.
Good for them.
That bored?
No, they were
They're
doing
just
a good
decent
thing.
people. What would you do if you were walking down your street and you saw a FedEx package that had fallen off the truck that was addressed to one of your neighbors?
Oh, what a shame. Then I'd go back about my business, I think.
What if it smelled like food?
Well, then, of course, I would eat it, box and all, being the fat ass I am.
Look at him. He's turning red.
What is wrong with you?
Sorry. I had zero sleep.
We can tell.
I've had no sleep. I'm dying.
I put something up on Twitter yesterday. There was a video of a wolf that got stuck in barbed wire. And would you have helped the wolf? This guy was like clipping the barbed wire, like very.
I think you've really got to know what you're doing to aid a wild animal.
You call the right people.
You call authorities.
The guy, he was able to get the wolf free, and it ran off opposite him.
Sure.
Well, that's. Maybe he knew what he was doing.
I would have helped.
The wolf is probably smart enough, too, to know all this. I'm being helped
yes,
here.
exactly.
I'm not going to be betting on the intelligence of a wild animal. It's like I remember we did the shark dive, and the guy goes, "Oh, the sharks never attack anybody." Well, what if you get the one shark that missed the meeting? That's what I'm saying.
Hey, you're not supposed to attack me.
Wild animals are dangerous.
The Ripley's Believe It or Not Museum in Atlantic City is closing its doors.
Oh.
The museum will close December 31st after more than 26 years of tempting boardwalk strollers with oddities, including shrunken heads, mutant animals, and models of unbelievably tall or small humans. Who wouldn't want to see that? Manager Chris Conley.
The answer is everybody, which is why it's closing.
Manager Chris Conley said, quote, they're going to reimagine the space and come up with something new and fresh for the future. The museum has 14 themed galleries and over 400 exhibits.
Well, they're going to do what's his name? Putin. Vladimir Putin is going to be taking over, and he's going to change it to Believe It or Else. It's about the new upcoming Russian draft. They're sending thousands to their deaths on this.
Yeah,
you can't find comedy in that.
If you're not laughing at that, what are you laughing at? Come on now.
Well, time for us to play our game, shall we?
Yes. Okay.
Okay. Who's going to lead the pack here?
Well, you have to, because you're the worst at it, and that's
okay. Well, now will you please explain the rules?
Well, it's called Poetry for Neanderthals. There's the Not Safe for Work and the Safe for Work editions. We're playing the Safe for Work edition today, and you can only give one-syllable clues, but they can be in the form of a sentence to get us at the two-word answer. Go.
Okay.
Go ahead. Take your time.
Love is a
battlefield.
Mystery.
Drug.
That's a nice Roxy music.
Emotion. Feeling.
God, this should be much
expensive.
easier than I'm making it.
Go a different way.
Grow from ground red
Rose.
Okay.
Love is a rose.
Rosebud.
Rose petal.
Push with. There we go. Rose petal.
Oh,
I was going to push with foot.
You see why we haven't given the clues.
Gotta
It's
be like a
hilarious.
pedal. Different, obviously a homonym there. Okay. You want to try one, Josh?
Sure. This gal helps the doc.
Nurse.
Not day, but
Night nurse.
Yes, there you go.
Very well done.
Thank you.
That was so easy.
5 seconds.
That's because he's good at getting
Okay, here we go. I'll try one.
Here we go. Buckle up.
All right.
You take this. No, wait a minute. That's not going to work.
A suppository.
Fill shelves.
Prescription
the boy is a
Stock boy?
Stock boy?
Well,
You said boy in the clue.
boy.
No, I no stock, but all I need is the stock.
Chicken stock.
Stock market.
Stock market. Oh, very good. Thank you, Josh.
So the one that's playing the game great is Josh, and you're taking credit for it.
You see how easy that was?
And getting
It's always easy if
horrible clues.
Okay. Let me try one more. Okay. In your head.
Brain.
Yes. Scrub hands.
Brainwash.
Wow, very good.
You're welcome.
Very well. I wouldn't have gotten it without Christy.
Okay, that's poetry for Neanderthals.
What about those amazing clues Tom gave?
You can have fun. As you see, it's about the journey.
Sure.
It's about the journey. It's available at Walmart stores, and that's the family-friendly version. Thank you very much. When we come back, we have a couple of Christmas requests, and we'll try to get another song out of Mr. Godwin. And you got anything over there, Christy?
Oh, yeah. We still have to get to the baguette you love so much.
Let's get to the baguette.
Yes, the baguette.
No, is the baguette, that's that long, those giant, hard
French
breads.
bread. Yeah.
Awful.
Let's go baguettes.
Okay, when we come back, this is the Bob and Tom Show.
For a complete copy of the Bob and Tom Show contest rules, go to bobandtom.com/contest-rules. Or just scroll down to the bottom of the page and see contest rules. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
The best fudge comes from Uranus. Uranus, Missouri. That felt good. Tastes even better. Wow. That's right. Fudge from Uranus. I'm not fudging with you. We're literally in Uranus. That's the mayor of Uranus, and you can get your fudge out the back door at UranusGeneralStore.com. Welcome to Uranus! Let's make Uranus great again. Fudge, yeah! Fudge, 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 fudge. Fudge.
You want to learn how to avoid a-holes in your life?
Yeah,
I do.
Yes, I do.
Walk out of this. I do, Christy. I come in early.
Apparently, there is a gentleman, Robert Sutton, a professor of organizational behavior and engineering at Stanford University, has written 2 books about a-holes and how people can survive them. Here are his suggestions.
Pretty easy.
Steps to avoid and change the a-hole in your life.
Does it involve not going to an axe hurling bar?
Number 1, create physical distance. One of the most reliable ways to become an a-hole is to be around them. I've got to go.
I am out of here.
Hey, it's Josh, and of course...
Hi, Chick McGee, everybody. Your chance to win a Mini Max Big Green Egg for Bob and Tom at Big Green Egg. Each week, someone will win a Mini Max Big Green Egg.
It's the Bob and Tom Show Pig Skin Pick, powered by the Big Green Egg.
Go to bobandtom.com/contest on the computer.
Oh, is that where you go? Are we eligible?
Elton John, David Bowie, and The Who. The coin is one of the last that will be released that still has Queen Elizabeth on it. And believe it or not, an iconic part of the Atlantic City Boardwalk is closing. The Ripley's Believe It or Not Museum will shut its doors December 31st after more than 26 years of tempting boardwalk strollers with oddities, including shrunken heads, mutant animals, and models of unbelievably tall or short humans. The building that houses the museum, instantly recognizable, it is designed with a giant globe that appears to have smashed into the front of the building and wedged part of the way inside. I'm sure you've seen it if you've been to Atlantic City. And that's your news. I'm Christy Lee. More of the Bob and Tom Show on the way.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
We had Ace's excellent joke.
Yeah.
Ace, would you mind?
When was that?
Would you mind, Ace? Rarely do I ask for this. Could you do a sort of just a retake on this?
That sexy man with a deep voice. Ace Cosby, here he is with his joke of the day.
You want the same joke?
Yeah, sure.
Hey, chick.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, Ace. You did, yes. You invented something, didn't you?
I invented a new laxative.
Oh, a new laxative.
Combined it with a painkiller.
Yeah. A new laxative and combined it with a painkiller. What do you call that, Ace?
I call it ibuprofen.
That was Ace Cosby's joke of the day.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hi, fellas. This is Floyd Tucker, the over-the-road trucker. This is Bob and Tom's program 24/7.
Kiwi Rogers is our guest. Kiwi, having just met you, I can just guess you're obviously an athlete of some sort.
Yeah, I work out a little bit. They have the whole thing where you pump weights and all that stuff.
Yeah.
You got to have that cardiovascular, man.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have that cardiovascular. I was playing basketball the other day. They made me guard the worst dude on the other teams. It was a fat dude wearing thongs. Man. You know, standing on the court smoking a cigarette. You know I was in bad shape.
And you couldn't keep up with him.
I couldn't keep up with him. I got involved with that aerobics. Don't like aerobics, man. That's too much like sex.
It is.
Aerobics?
Yeah, you sweat, muscles hurt, and then you got a woman up there telling you you're not doing it right.
Hey, it's Roy Wood Jr. You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7. Bob and Tom, all the time, in your ear.
An overturned truck spilled 42,000 pounds of beer onto a West Virginia highway the day after Christmas.
Damn. I just picture hill folk crawling out of the ditch immediately. Like the second the beers hit, all of a sudden there's 30 people. Oh, get him, Barry. Go on, get him. Go on, grab him.
Give me that straw.
I mean, they didn't ship it in a big tanker?
No.
You're thinking of gasoline.
Yes, gasoline goes in big tankers.
I've seen one filled with fat. It said, this fat is not edible. It's used for something else.
Non-potable fat.
Tanker. Here's one of the fattest things I've ever done.
Oh, God.
Somebody once put a sign on my back that said, this fat is not edible. It is just used for other uses. Is that what you wanted, chick?
You know you're too high when you're eating cereal naked and your girlfriend tells you to put some clothes on. You realize it's not your girlfriend. It's just a woman on a bus. That's how you know you're too high.
Good morning, sunshine.
Bob and Tom 20.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Poetry for Neanderthals original edition news desk, available at Walmart.
Are you just giving up? What's going on over there?
I'm jumping in so before he does.
I got you.
Ask the question.
Yeah. Fair enough.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, chick.
There's Josh Arnold. Working on his not safe for work poetry for Neanderthals.
That's right.
Ace Cosby manning the track phone hotline hot phone.
Howdy.
Willie Griswold still a little under the weather. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom.
Isn't it time for our special Ace thing?
You mean this?
Who's that sexy man with a deep voice? Ace Cosby, here he is with his joke of the day.
Did you guys hear about that group of dyslexic devil worshippers?
No.
What, they lived or something? What?
They sold their soul to Santa.
That was Ace Cosby's joke of the day.
The devil backwards is lived. So.
What? I don't even get that.
They're dyslexic, see?
So it would be backwards, or for Ace's purposes, you just spell Santa out.
You know, that comedy gold mine dyslexia? Yes.
I'm sorry, Ace.
Funny there.
I'll tell you, Ace.
That fell flat.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Okay, you want it? Okay.
Who's that sexy man with a deep voice?
Do
Ace
over.
Cosby,
What learning disability will this be
here he is
about?
with his joke of the day.
When do they... What did the zebra say to the piano?
I don't know what.
Daddy?
That was Ace Cosby's joke of the day.
See, the keys are black and white there, chick.
That's so stupid.
That makes no sense.
Because the zebra's so dumb, he doesn't realize that his parents
anything black
were an
and white.
object.
Right.
Let's go back to learning disabilities.
Okay, I like that one very much.
Could he send it to a newspaper, black and white? I guess.
No.
Yeah, that is
Well,
funny.
those so-called jokes of the day
How
were
about a nun? Oh,
brought to you by Omaha Steaks. The holidays are here, aren't they?
Yes.
A cheese goes well with wine, but steak goes well
with anything.
That's right. Achieve gifting greatness when you give the gift of perfectly aged, tender, delicious Omaha steaks. Go to
Are you an overachiever? Because
my doctor says
you're
I am.
confusing the cheese and the.
Go to omahasteaks.com. Use promo code BTS at checkout.
Oh, yeah.
To get $30 off your order. Minimum order may be required.
And I will be sitting down maybe this afternoon and doing all of my Christmas shopping for my friends at Omaha Steaks.
Well, terrific.
Are we betting on that?
Yeah, I did it last year. It's
My
fun.
address
It's
is
easy.
815-62.
I'm well aware of your
7398. There are many houses on my street. 561.
Ace, would it be possible to take the Bob and Tom Show time machine and repeat yesterday's joke? Did you remember that one?
Yes.
Okay, now this one to me is just just an absolute classic.
Yes.
We'll give it the full treatment.
Who's that sexy man with a deep voice?
Rerun.
Ace Cosby, here he is with his joke of the day.
Christy, do you know where to way up high?
No, where do I weigh up high?
Somewhere over the rainbow. Way up high.
That was Ace Cosby's joke of the
The way he looks off into the distance.
The look at his
That
face,
is-
too. He
Yeah,
puts his
that
arm
is a
up.
solid joke. That is really great. I love that one.
Thank you, Chick.
See, way up high. You see, it's a Judy Garland thing.
Yeah, we are familiar with the song.
What,
And I told-
value are you adding to this?
And I told you the interesting fact, that song was almost deleted from the movie.
Yes. You told us a fact, yes.
Well, that's interesting. Yeah. That's one of the great songs of all time.
That one and Raindrops Keep Falling on My Head. Why is that in there?
What?
That's by some considered to be the first music video.
In Wizard
And
of
Butch
Oz?
Cassidy.
And it's a...
No,
Who was talking about Wizard of Oz?
She's talking about the insertion of a song.
into a movie.
Which I don't think it's pretty valid because, I mean, in Wizard of Oz, it's a musical.
Well,
So yeah, there are lots of songs.
Raindrops. They keep falling on my head.
See, I just like Pat's little
It's Bert
cowardly
Lahr.
lion.
Thank you very much, Pat. Pat, you want to do a song for us?
Sure. You want a Christmas song?
Sure.
All right, here we go. It's Christmas time.
It's Christmas time, baby.
Right. Sit down and enjoy this.
Yeah. Button it.
Santa's acting funny. Could it be something he ate? For Christmas Eve, he's way too mellow. He says gifts are gonna be late. What was in the milk and cookies in Boise, Idaho? Cause Santa keeps saying hi, hi, hi instead of ho, ho, ho. Santa's tripping balls this Christmas.
Hey!
Must have been that Caribbean tea. Someone slipped Santa an edible, or those candies were ecstasy. Oh, Santa's acting silly, playing with toys that are for the kids. Oh, he's laughing just a little too hard at something Dancer did. Well, what was in those brownies? Santa's dancing in the snow, singing with me, and he keeps on saying, ha, 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 instead of ho, 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 yeah. Santa's tripping balls this Christmas. That's not snow, it's Peruvian flake. Those aren't gummy bears, that's THC in Nana's old fruitcake. Is there acid in the eggnog? Santa's on the roof, he's gonna fall. Oh, someone call Mrs. Claus, 'cause Santa's tripping balls, yeah. Santa's tripping balls. Ho, ho, ho.
Yeah.
All right.
What's in the cookies, Santa? Thank you very much. Pat, what's in the news, Christy?
Well, the baguette is in the news, Tom. It has earned UN World Heritage status.
The most bland.
UNESCO experts decided the French staple made only of flour, water, salt, and yeast
And no
deserved
taste.
United Nations recognition.
Tasteless.
You know,
Not tasteless. It really is.
How did the croissant not
For
That's
God's
delicious.
sake.
You know, Tom,
all
Christy
butter.
accidentally said the most pretentious thing ever uttered in this room.
That's hard to do.
Surpassing
was
you.
wonderful.
It was, would you care
You
to share?
cannot get a good baguette in the United States.
There it
can't.
is. Unbelievable.
To which Chick replied, "Is that right?"
I would say you cannot get a good baguette in the world because they're bland and
Have
awful.
you been to France and had a baguette in France?
They're boring and stupid.
No, they're not. They're
give
a
me a
staple of their
give me a
culture.
croissant any day of the week.
Oh, my God.
Wait,
buttery, flaky.
Yes.
Baguettes are important. How else would
Yeah.
you know whether or not a cartoon character was coming back from the grocery store?
Yeah.
If it went for the baguette
Sure.
sticking out of the brown bag.
Tom.
So I'm sorry. So what has France been awarded for this?
No, the baguette has been added to the UN's intangible cultural heritage list as a
Way to tackle the tough issues
as
here,
a
UN.
cherished tradition to be preserved by humanity.
Oh, well, that's because they wanted to get something in there a little more wholesome because France was only in there for red wine, cigarettes, and BO.
Well,
I wish you had been at that joint press conference yesterday with Macron or whatever.
Boy,
I would
they
have
looked
loved to have
happy,
heard.
didn't they?
Would have loved to have heard the questions that you had for him. How's the BO situation in your stinky country?
Christy,
Not stinky.
The croissant is delicious.
How do you say that?
Croissant.
Man, I'd like to hit you right between the craw and the song.
With a baguette?
Yes, right in the mouth.
Did the American Hot Pocket get recognition of it?
It did not. Not yet.
What kind of judges do they have?
That comedy gem.
I'm sorry.
Well, I'm just telling you.
I don't.
I know you don't care for them.
I love
they're
them
okay.
in their simplicity.
Well, they're okay. Yeah, if they're simplicity, if you add a lot of butter.
Well, what do you think's in a croissant?
Yeah. They had the brains to put the butter in there for you. If you want, you can add more.
Sometimes croissants get greasy, don't they?
Sure.
They kind of leave a film in your mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't that good?
Oh, I don't know if it's good.
You don't want your greasy laundry sheet, do you? Why do you like a greasy croissant?
I don't eat anything in my bed.
I'm just saying.
Don't go down vulgar real fast. Okay.
You put her on the counter?
That explains a couple of frowns.
Coming up in the news, what have you got, Christy?
A Tasmanian flower farmer. Boy, you haven't heard that in the news in a while, have you?
Do you know where Tasmania is?
Yes.
Yeah, you turn left at I-70.
Tucson.
And then you...
make a right at Albuquerque.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure. I had to look it up.
Oh, really? Where'd you find it?
Well, where is it?
I don't know.
Do you know where it is, Ace?
I do not.
New Zealand?
Nope.
I don't know.
Transylvania.
Is it near south of here?
It's, yeah.
Is it near Australia?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Well, New Zealand's close.
It is close.
I'm sure Tasmania is quite a hike from New Zealand. I mean, in terms of the quarter of the globe that it's in, I guess they're close. It's an island, I guess, south of Australia. I didn't know. I'm like you guys. I just knew the Tasmanian Devil cartoon, but it's a real place and it's a weird story. Also coming up, cool news from NASA.
Pretty big area. Yeah.
Well, interesting stuff about NASA, and of course that moonshot's still going on.
Yeah.
That mission is not over yet.
It's failing, isn't it?
No,
Considered
it's
a big failure?
No, it's not a
What
failure.
a marvelous day for a moonshot.
We'll come back and try to sort all this out. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Got something to say? Send us an email, bobandtom@bobandtom.com.
You mentioned WVON.
Yeah, that's where my dad worked when he started in radio.
You know, everything in the world is not based around Chicago. Did you know that?
I know that. I was just trying to have a nice conversation with my friend Roy Wood Jr.
I can't tell you how wrong you are about all of that.
I know Chicago is not the end-all and be-all of everything.
That's not true. But it's close.
And what Roy doesn't know about me is that I'm a White Sox fan. And so he and I have some other things to discuss.
You know what's funny is that I found out from black people in Chicago that there are not a lot of black Cubs fans because the Cubs are on the north side and the whole racial divide in the city. And I went to Chicago and yay, Cubs! And black people were just like, what? Did you just say go Republicans? I'm
White
like,
Sox,
no.
White Sox are the South Side team. I'm a Southside guy, and I'm very proud of the ethnic diversity of our fandom. It's really good.
The Cubs had a black guy with a Jerry curl. It doesn't get more progressive than that. Have the White Sox had any Jerry curl players?
Hi, how are you?
Maybe Sammy Sosa.
How's it going? Sammy Sosa was the White Sox first.
Yeah, he went Rangers, White Sox, Cubs.
Foot behind his head. I don't know how this. Well, I know how it started. Christie did it first, and evidently Roy has said that he can do it. Did
General
you say he could do
manager.
it?
Yeah. I can do this. Take this, Christy. This is me. Leg behind the head.
When I hear the snap, I'm calling 911.
Maybe you should get on the floor and try it.
Hold my leg.
Okay, I got it.
And then I'm going to go under. No, that ain't. Okay. No. Whew. Stretch my ass.
I don't think that qualifies as a success.
How about putting my leg behind your head?
Well, now it's gotten.
That could work.
We could work that out, probably. Work it out. I mean, my leg behind your head.
No.
Can't do it. Can't do it.
Have you thought about your holiday gifts yet for all those clients and friends? I've got a great idea for you, a great solution, something that'll make everybody happy. The Cheese Store, NNY.com. And let's look at some of this great stuff. Look at this, The Cheese Store, owned and operated by 22 local dairy farmers in northern New York. It's The Cheese Store. There are no supply chain issues, so get those holiday gifts out there for all your clients and your friends.
Get great gifts for the family, co-workers, clients, and more at the Cheese Store, NNY.com. Order today and get free shipping on all orders over $89. The Cheese Store, NNY.com.
Hey there, Bob and Tom Show family. Become a VIP member today. Go to bobandtom.com/VIP. You'll be able to watch the live stream of the morning show at your convenience anytime you want. That's right. No commercials. You get to see what the gang is doing during a commercial break. Usually Tom doing something weird or chick eye-rolling Tom. Plus, you're going to be able to download podcasts, our catalog, other audio bits without commercials. You can watch the show on your big TV at home if you have Apple TV or Roku. VIP members, oh, look at that. You can watch us in your living room or in bed. Don't be weird. Become a VIP today. Go to
They put the F in professional.
Oh my God.
What? I can't hear. Give me the headset.
Shh, I'm getting something. Oh my God.
It's the most terrifying sound you'll ever hear. What? What is it?
I don't know. Would you shut up? This is a matter of life or death. Years and years of civilization could be rocked by this.
Well, give me the headset. I want to hear.
Oh my God.
Forget about the Da Vinci Code. Bob and Tom Pictures presents the Morse Code.
Oh, no, I can't believe it.
What? What's the message say?
It says, greetings. Stop. I knocked up Mary Magdalene. Stop. Don't tell anyone. Stop.
The Morse Code. Eastern Orthodox religion meets Western Union. Don't miss Morse Code, the movie. Only from Bob and Tom Pictures. Morse Code. It'll dash your belief system. For more previews, go to morsecode.com.
I'll be darned.
Hi, this is Dr. Will Miller, and you're
.com.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Poetry for Neanderthals original edition news desk.
Hello.
It's available at Target. She said hello. There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Chick.
There's Ace Cosby.
Chick.
He's manning the track phone hotline hot phone. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Got a lot going on over here. That moon shot still happening.
Yeah.
Thank you, NASA. I've got a little bit of an update from
NASA.
NASA.
Scientists believe humans are going to be able to live on the moon before the end of this decade. The current mission of the Orion lunar spacecraft is uncrewed, but is equipped with a mannequin, which will register the impacts of the flight on the human body.
I'm not a mannequin. I'm a real person.
Orion project leader Howard Hu told the BBC.
No, what's his last name? Seriously.
H.U.
Who?
What?
Who's going to the moon?
Tell me who it is. Howard what?
Told the BBC that if the current Artemis flight is successful...
Howard where? Howard why?
No, he's on third.
Howard who?
Who's on third?
Third base. Who's on first?
I don't know.
See, that's
He's on
what,
second.
See, that's what happens. That's what happens for me. I get joy about 3 seconds at a time, and it's becoming farther spread out.
If
This
the
poor
Artemis,
guy's name is Howard Who. He has to deal with
Howard
that
Who.
every day.
If the current Artemis flight is successful, then the next would be with a crew, followed by a third where astronauts would land on the moon again for the first time since Apollo 17 50 years ago. He says the plan is to have humans living on the moon in this decade.
But don't you guys want to go down there and watch this next launch?
Very much.
Biggest rocket ever.
Absolutely.
And I know you're a naysayer, Chick McGee, but
We can do all this without astronauts. We can do the cell phones, satellites, the whole thing. You know what I want to see, and then I would.
I know what
join you in your enthusiasm.
You
want
to see you want to see an NFL game on the moon,
No.
and the way things are going, they're going to play up there.
I want to see when the guys land.
Yeah.
I want to see a big billboard that says, "If you lived here, you'd be home by now." On the moon.
That's very good.
How about that?
Why can't we put that up there?
Why can't we? That
We
would
could
be
drop
great.
it down, couldn't we?
Yeah. Billboards don't need any. I understand also there's going to be a restaurant on the moon.
Oh, really?
Oh, gee, wait, hang on a second. I got to put on my mask for the dust that's about to rise.
Oh, I hear they have great food?
Yeah, but there's no atmosphere.
Even the drummer guy quit.
No, he didn't. He was asleep.
Okay.
A Tasmanian flower farmer is claiming she
What's
was
the-
shocked to learn she mistakenly planted poppies, opium poppies.
Oh, I thought you said puppies. Jeez.
Well, we're going to have a puppy tree here soon.
What a maniac.
Kate Dixon, who operates a commercial flower farm at Clifton Beach, said she was contacted by authorities earlier this month after they saw a photo of her pink poppies on Instagram.
They're all pink on the inside.
Where was it? Clitty Beach? What was it?
Clifton.
Oh, Clifton.
Wasn't Clitty.
It sounded like it.
Get your minds out of the gutter, boys.
Josh, you want to weigh in about the inside again?
Thanks for joining me. What's the capital of Tasmania? Hobart.
I knew that. You just didn't let me say it.
Oh, is that right? Okay.
Hobart.
Hobart.
Officers from the Department of Natural Resources and Environment tested a sample of the flowers and determined they were the prohibited species.
Wow. So they're opium, in other words.
The department said it removed 50 plants from Dixon's property. She told Australian radio.
Hey, good morning.
She was shocked.
Good day.
Good day.
There you go. Hold on.
She was shocked to learn she had unwittingly planted opium on her farm.
That's right. I forgot. What?
What did
Yeah,
you guys want?
Now, some consider her heroin.
Others, not so much.
Look, when you order your seeds from Afghanistan, guess what?
What do you expect?
I mean, nobody ever accidentally whipped up like a batch of meth. Don't you think this was done on purpose?
I don't think so.
I can see how somebody would accidentally plant.
Because there are poppies that you can plant that are, but I don't know what the difference would be. How would you know? What
$10, just like downtown. Is that
no?
Something like that. Yeah.
Wouldn't it say right there on the package?
Opium poppies?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Don't plant these.
Poppies are poppies.
Yeah, okay.
I thought there were different kinds of poppies.
Apparently there are, and there's the one kind that they make the...
Speaking of women, authorities in Germany arrested a 72-year-old woman after she allegedly switched off her hospital roommate's ventilator twice because she was annoyed by the sound it made.
Now, was the sound of the roommate or the sound of the machine?
The sound of the machine. The woman was jailed.
If it was the sound of the roommate, I could see what, you can imagine. Listening to some gas bag sitting next to you blabbing away.
In German, no less.
Yeah, it'd be very unpleasant.
The woman was jailed on suspicion of attempted manslaughter following the incident at a hospital in Mannheim. Authorities said the suspect is
Where
alleged...
the steamrollers come from.
That's right.
Dr. Mannheim.
She allegedly switched off a 79-year-old woman's ventilator and, despite being repeatedly warned by the staff, switched it off again later in the evening.
Ma'am, will you please stop trying to kill your roommate?
Yeah, the nurses said it was vital for their patient. The older patient...
in her defense, she was trying to charge her iPhone. And you know what a pain in the ass that could be.
Right.
Finding a plug these days. Go to a hotel.
I was just on a plane. They have the plug-ins on the planes now.
Oh, yeah.
Very nice.
We're living in the future.
The older patient...
We are living in the future. I can't wait till next week.
How about the hotel lamp that has the...
right there.
Yeah. Remember when you had to take the bed apart to get an outlet? Remember that?
I have a lamp that has that.
So do I. 2 of them on either side.
Really?
On my nightstand. Plug it right in.
Why can't you be that funny all the time? He has a lamp that has that.
By the way, the older patient had to be revived.
Does it take light bulbs and emit photons and stuff?
It's a regular lamp,
right?
And it has a built-in plug on it.
Yeah.
Duh.
I also have 2 end tables that have the deal
Plug
there.
in them.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Now, how soon are those going to be completely out of date?
Because you'll Bluetooth your
the
charging
USB-C or whatever.
Won't they eliminate that?
I think they're USB-Cs. Those are the ones we're most familiar with.
Right.
I've already got my money's worth out of them.
The USB-As are the smaller ones the MacBook uses now.
Wouldn't you like to see some legislation so that
and then the lightning?
You're moving. Do you have that box or drawer full of
cords
and chargers, and you don't know where they go or what they go to? And yeah.
Well, from what I understand, whatever China tells Apple to do, what they'll do. So,
okay, is that what it is?
I guess it's up to them, really.
Okay.
Hey,
this lady's been arrested for turning off the ventilator,
because the older patient had to be revived and still is in intensive care.
And I heard the lady that got arrested also gave them a bad Yelp review.
Yeah.
What a bitch.
You know where the finest poppies come from?
Where?
Clitty Beach. I don't know if you know that.
They sure do.
I had no idea.
Have you been watching Clitty Beach? It's the new Downton Abbey. They're
terrific.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm on season 2.
Boy, the women are insufferable. No. And they bitch at each other. It's crazy.
Oh, I think you're thinking of the other show.
You're thinking of the Housewives of Clitty Beach.
Sounds like County.
The Housewives of Clitty Beach.
Housewives of County. That would be something.
Why didn't somebody do that on Netflix with a comedy show?
Gosh.
And now the Housewives of Beach.
Okay.
We're having fun.
Coming up, we have
my breakfast.
No, we have an interesting thing about pets. Now, Josh is a kitty cat owner, as is Ace.
Yes.
The rest of us are dog people.
I'm a dog person, and my youngest got out last night of the backyard.
Oh.
I can't figure out how she did it.
She's
She's like Steve McQueen in The Greatest. She must have tunneled under the fence or something.
Okay.
Very possible.
And she was so excited and happy.
Did she show up at your front door?
The neighbor, the neighbor brought her back, and she's like, "Dad, I was over in the other yard." She was so excited.
There's a whole world out there.
You guys,
better food.
You don't know, man. You don't know.
I'm leaving again tomorrow.
Probably.
Yeah, you better get that fixed.
Yeah.
We'll find out a little bit about doggies and kitties, et cetera, and how people, the psychology of this whole thing. Right now, I want want to talk about the psychology of gift giving, it can be so stressful. And, what do I get? That person, what do I get? Here's an easy one for you. How about for her, no, I'm just speaking the truth here. Just speaking the truth.
Who are you talking about?
I'm talking about Steven Singer. IHateStevenSinger.com. What do you do? One click. And that's that beautiful Anita diamond stud earring set, under $300. It's not going to be a lot of work for you. You just do the clicking thing. IHateStevenSinger.com. And then it's, of course, I'm talking about, by the way, real diamonds and beautiful diamonds. And also Steven Singer famous for his trade-up diamond deal all the time. So if you bought those last year, well, this year you can trade them in and go up to better and bigger diamonds. It's that simple. And by the way, it's free shipping both ways because Steven's got that famous 100-day, 100% no-hassle money-back guarantee at IHateStevenSinger.com. No risk. And if you want to make it simple, just click right on those beautiful Anita diamond stud earrings. Lots of other stuff on the website. Once again, check it out, IHateStevenSinger.com. Be sure to tell them that the Bob and Tom Show sent you. Real diamonds from a real jeweler you can trust, Steven Singer Jewelers. And by the way, get that order in today before 2 o'clock Eastern Time, and most likely it will be out the door today and on its way to you with the famous free shipping. When we come back, we have a little surprise for you.
Oh, really?
I'm kind of excited about this. And also, we'll be reviewing what is the biggest story of the week. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, guy, it's...
Drink fast.
Okay, you got the rules now? All right, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Not Safe for Work edition.
Yes.
Of Poetry for Neanderthals.
All right.
Everybody's got their cards ready to go.
Right.
Yep.
Pat Godwin. Ace Cosby.
Got it.
Remember, one-syllable words are the key here. Chick McGee.
Ugh.
Okay. Josh Arnold.
Me got it.
Okay. That's fine. Christy Lee.
Yes, sir.
There you go. That's
you
very
know,
good.
that
This
would
is
be a
Tom
female caveman, wouldn't it? Yes. Ready.
Okay, here, you ready to go? Now, Chick, you're going to start.
What am I doing?
Yeah, no, I want you
Give us
to
hints.
give us some hints.
Okay, now.
And we have to guess.
Your first word.
Give us the word, please.
Hole.
What?
Hole.
Vagina.
Face.
Mouth.
Close.
Nose.
Ear.
Eye socket.
What, can I say no?
Yes, that's a one-syllable word.
Tongue.
Throat.
Now, what, yes.
Okay, so now you try to get us to guess the second phrase.
Deep throat.
Yes.
Oh, all right.
Well, someone jumped all over that one.
Boom.
Little deep throat from Christy Lee.
I don't
ladies
want
and
to brag, but those were amazing clues.
Yes.
Okay. Christy, you take a shot at it.
Twice.
Double.
2.
Twins.
Testicles.
Balls. Oh. Is that okay? Breath. Oh, boob.
No.
Gang.
No.
Stool samples.
Kidneys.
Three-way.
Coop.
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 What?
Cock.
Chick.
Cocks.
Chicken. Little.
Small cocks. Smallpox.
Smallpox. Yes.
Is it smallpox?
It's got to be small.
Tell us.
No.
What's our hint? 2?
2. Twice.
Come.
Double dong.
2 twice small.
And coop.
Coop. Little.
I know.
Sports car.
Deuce. Deuce.
Little
Yes.
deuce coop.
Deuce on my chest.
Deuce on my chest.
Drop a deuce.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
That's the
all right.
Wait a minute.
Wait, we made that up.
We tried to.
Drop a deuce.
Says drop a
there.
deuce.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
this is certainly not safe for work, but it's safe for radio.
Poetry for Neanderthals. Thanks, everybody.
Right, I actually bring a girl into these things. Say, where'd you meet her? On the internet? No.
No.
I met her at a bar.
Whoa!
We're not worthy. We're not worthy.
Oh, that's great.
Things are so complicated. Remember the good old days when all you needed for romance was a van and some chloroform?
Sure.
Yes. What happened to those days?
Hello, this is comedian John Evans, and you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
And I can't believe that a lot of you guys aren't in Tampa this weekend. It's the first porn camp.
Porn camp?
A weekend-long $4,000 a head seminar that'll cover everything from porn star pay scales to set design to proper web set design, Bob.
I went to one of those porn camps.
Oh, really?
Yeah, China was there. You know,
China, the actress?
The wrestler? The wrestler.
Oh, the wrestler.
Have you ever seen her naked?
No,
I think she used to be a man.
Yeah, no, she looks like well, yeah, it's not to begin with, and she actually makes it worse.
You know that area down
A lot
there?
of scarring from the surgery?
Yeah, but just by itself, Bob, not for me.
Okay.
Not for me.
I mean, it'd be like chewing on a couple of pig lips.
At last, someone's put a label on it.
Hey, Christy. Christy.
You're blaming me.
The next time I ask you to read some news stories, I want you to look around the room
And pass over anything.
I want you to go, let's see, what would be a topic that'd be safe in front of Stanhope
China
and
looks
Fox?
like she has a thick turkey timer.
Hey, she's done.
Lowell Sanders is here with us.
I'm on the road.
Are you
Now, Lowell, are you a
I'm
single man?
Yeah, I left a wife in Detroit.
Oh, okay.
I see how it works.
Police should have found her by now. I'm kidding. They won't find her.
Ain't no way. You're that good, aren't you?
Morning laughter just might be the best medicine.
If you want to turn your daddy parts orange, eat some Cheetos and watch some porn.
Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show at the Poetry for Neanderthals original edition at Walmart. It's Christy Lee.
Hi.
There's Pat Godwin from the Performance Room.
Hello.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hi there.
Did you hear that? Hi there.
That's right, I mean it.
Yeah. There's Ace Cosby. Hey. Manning the track phone hotline hot phone. I'm Chick McGee, proud owner of New Popcorn. And here's Tom Griswold.
It's my understanding that we are going to be featuring a bonus Ace Cosby joke of the day.
Well, what have we had today? 7?
No joke. What the heck?
This can't continue.
Ace Cosby, here he is with his joke of the day.
What do sweet potatoes wear to bed?
I don't know.
They're yammies.
That was Ace Cosby's joke of the day.
I know.
I didn't write that one.
Did Finn send you that?
Did Finn or Hart send that in?
You demanded no.
Or maybe
we
Willie.
demanded.
Maybe Willie wrote that one.
See, we were explaining yams to little Finn, and
I knew it.
I knew it.
okay,
too.
that's a classic case. Thank you very much. Coming up, we have a little surprise. I think.
What?
I'm getting ready to look at the big screen. We'll see if we can get to that soon. But first, we have Christy Lee at the news desk. What have you got over there?
A new study finds that our... No, you said before.
No, before the segment. I'll explain it to you later. Just go ahead.
A new survey finds that our pets help us I don't even know. No, a new survey finds that our pets
make
help
good
us
veggie spread.
better people.
No. What?
32% of those that met their best friends thanks to their pet.
That's ridiculous.
While 34% said they met their significant other because of their pet.
I buy that.
Yeah, that's
walking your
probably
dogs
true.
and stuff.
Yeah.
You think
There's a movie based on that.
You think 30% of people out there met their husband, wife, or partner while walking their dog?
No.
Sure.
That's way off.
It could happen, sure.
It could happen, but it's not 30%.
34%.
Doesn't seem that big to me. I mean,
Watching their pets.
Where did you meet your boyfriend?
Me?
Yeah.
High school?
Did you have a dog at high school?
Yeah, but
So in other words,
dog.
just go ahead and tell me I'm right. It had nothing to do with the dog.
Had nothing to do with the dog, no.
okay, so there's one person.
Mr. Pat Godwin.
Well, Tinder.
He was doing the dating on
Oh, you went to
the app thing.
Return to
You had to wade through a lot of dogs in order to get to her, didn't you?
There you go.
Whoa.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm not going to ask
Sorry
her.
to bother
We're not going to ask if a dog was involved in yours.
Okay. The statistic seems a little high. Was this done by the Kennel Ration dog food people or something?
It doesn't say who did the survey.
It's a scam.
Watching their pets approach people without judgment or prejudice.
Who gave you that stupid story?
This is from Dr. Bernard Rover. Yes, that's right.
77% of respondents to do the same. So if a dog went up to somebody and liked them, then that I would be more apt to go up to you and
See,
talk
maybe I could have met my, a guy brought Joey back last time. Joey got out of the backyard. And,
you met a guy?
And I met a new guy. It's very exciting.
How long has he been your neighbor?
I don't know, 6 months.
Had you ever spoken to him?
Oh, sure. No.
No.
I know. I do think that if
neighbors are neighbors and friends are friends, and never the twain shall.
if you're at a dog park, sure, it's a nice icebreaker.
Sure.
I just don't think 30% of people out there met their significant other.
I think that might be right.
I think it's a little high.
Josh, we're doomed.
Yeah, because you don't have dogs.
Oh, I'm not too worried.
Have you ever entertained or have you ever seen anyone walking their cat? Either
I
one.
have.
I did try. About a leash.
To drag it.
My neighbor puts her cat out on a leash sometimes.
We made it halfway down the driveway and it was like,
not going to happen.
Yeah, no. No reason to walk your cat.
80% people who have pets believe their four-legged companion has made them a better person.
I
believe that.
Yeah.
Sure.
And 4 out of 5 people think the world would be a better place if we could see it through our eyes of our pets.
Well,
that's
that's
of course
silly.
It'll be great for upskirting.
Yes, yeah.
You put a camera on his head and go get it, boy.
Even a big dog's gonna
They'd rather
shove his head right in there.
Put a nice beaver shot.
You know where the best beaver shots are? Down in Tasmania.
Clifton Beach.
What a mess.
According to Florida police.
And DeLand?
No, this wasn't in DeLand.
Okay.
A weapon used in this assault sex toy during an argument early Thanksgiving morning. A Florida man threw a sex toy at his girlfriend, leaving the woman with a bruise on her torso.
Yeah,
I sure didn't think you were going to say torso. Bruised her torso.
Brain hurt something else.
Could have gone either.
Yeah, I don't know.
Could have gone or twa.
Or ka.
I'm sorry. So they're in a domestic dispute. Where was it again?
Mr. Christopher Pasito, 45, and the 33-year-old victim were arguing.
I love that song about him. Chris Pasito.
I said, give me a beer.
They were arguing in a room at the Sun Island Motel in St. Petersburg around 4:40 a.m.
4:40 a.m. That usually means we're out of Coke.
According to the arrest affidavit.
Did you do all the coke? Jesus.
How'd you like a dildo upside your head?
Pasito was packing his suitcase to leave the room when he began throwing the victim's items out of the luggage.
Uh-oh.
The woman told police Pasito hit her with a sex toy on her torso, leaving a bruise. He's been charged with domestic battery.
Leaving a bruise, man.
Happy Thanksgiving.
What, domestic battery?
Yeah.
What, assault with 4D cells? Literally, it's battery. Was it a dild?
I don't know. That's all it says.
A vibe or
Well, the bib with the dild can be the
assault with a dick-like weapon.
Evidently, all the horses are out of all the barns.
Apparently.
I mean, there's no closing.
It's
no
Thunderdome
rules.
in here.
Should there be a
Wild West
a sex toy throwing competition of some sort?
How far you think you could throw a dildo?
Well, it depends.
What are the rules? You have to throw like a spear, or can you do end over
Is
end?
it a rubbery
End over end
one? Is
yeah,
it
You
a
could
rubbery
throw
dildo, so it
rubbery dildo?
flops comically through
I
the
bet
air.
you I could throw it 20 yards.
Oh, we have. This is for January. We got to do this.
What, the dildo throw?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's shoot it down the hall.
The Dixis.
We finally found an event that no charity will accept the funds. We're not going to get the local TV out here. Oh, they're the Bob and Tom show today.
Hey, you might be
Raise
in the
money for Virgins Without Hymens.
Inaugural dildo throw.
Virgins Without Hymens is a very good cause.
Would you make it into the Guinness Book of World Records, or they wouldn't acknowledge it?
I don't think so.
Oh. All right.
We've got to rehymenize these virgins. How can we sell them to the
So do you like my new idea? the new charity?
Take showers without hymens?
we couldn't possibly sell them to the Sheik if there are no. They check.
Oh, you
see.
guys.
Hello, Virgins Without Hymens. Hello. Is it time for us to talk to Mr. Roske?
I hope.
I've never been more confused in my life. This is exactly
You're
the
in good
opposite
hands.
of what I was told.
I heard it.
Three times
I heard it
was
too.
told this.
Yeah.
Once in the hallway,
Yep.
another time in the hallway, and you.
Yes.
And here we are not doing it. So
Okay.
you go right ahead.
No, you do it your way. We're going to do the...
What are we doing, Dean? You're the producer.
The Napa Big Deal of the Week.
Napa Big Deal, like we talked about.
Thank you.
Okay, sir, I thought we were doing it second.
Two people told me this, and then you were
No,
told,
I thought we
and
were
then you
doing.
switched it around.
I thought we were doing your part first.
Okay.
Let's go ahead.
Let's go over the options for the big deal of the week.
This is obvious which one is the big deal.
All right.
Well, evidently the choice has been made. Why don't you tell
Christy,
us what it is?
Christy, I'll let you decide. There's going to be the Heinz Company is re-releasing the baked bean pizza,
Right?
which
we weren't as repulsed as you were.
No, that's going to be in Britain.
and apparently we're going to try this next week.
Well, you know, they have mushy peas and sticky toffee pudding.
We had the story about a Monopoly game ending in gunfire.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anyone? We had the woman giving birth at a McDonald's.
Yeah.
And but she's not giving the child a name.
Sure she is.
She's not calling him Hamburglar.
Patty.
Oh, okay.
Patty, yeah.
Kid's a small fry. We have the lawsuit about the lady is suing Velveeta because she claims it takes longer than, 3.5 minutes to make her macaroni
That
and
story
cheese.
was everywhere.
What a white
People
trash
are
lunatic.
so mad.
Odell Beckham Jr. was in the news. He was removed from an airline flight.
You mean Odell Beckham Jr.?
That's what I just said.
He said Odell Buckham.
You said Buckham.
Well, that's how I feel about him.
Yeah.
Jaguars mascot came out at before halftime with just the head.
It was strange.
Wearing weird.
Looked like a
skin
shaved
suit.
poodle.
Yeah.
The world's largest active volcano was erupted in Hawaii, and what did we learn?
Magma is underground. Lava has broken through the surface.
Right, we learned that new song, Lava's in the Air. That's how you remember it,
And
kids.
we learned not to watch that documentary Christy recommended about the couple being killed.
I told you they died.
Oh, yeah. What was that called? I'll Melt for You?
No, it's called Fire of Love or something.
Fire of Love, and even in the description, 2 people die at the end
French
of this
couple
movie.
spent many, many years in love together, chasing volcanoes all over the world.
We learned that Pat Godwin claims after working on cruise ships for years, it's easy to fall off a cruise ship.
He said it's very easy. Happens a lot.
And we had a guy fall off one, and he was in the water for, 15 hours and
yeah.
lived?
Did you see that? They said he was seconds away from not making it.
I bet he was pruny.
Oh, I can believe that.
Yeah. Yeah, they got there just in time.
Did ever get an explanation as to how he fell off? Was he intoxicated?
Yeah, I think he was.
He
Yeah,
left the bar.
he'd been in the bar.
And the big story of the week has to be this one at Harvard University. Men should ejaculate at least 21 times a month for prostate health.
Yeah, that's it.
Anything but that.
All right.
And it must be live assist, by the way.
That's 21 more times than I do in your coffee every morning.
And that's the big deal.
The joke would be that's 20 more times than I do.
What did I say?
21.
See, then that would be equal. You're right. If you do 20, that implies you did at least once.
Look, I'm going to whiff every now and again.
And I can tell this does not taste salty enough.
Hey, that is the Napa Big Deal of the Week with nearly 6,000 Napa Auto Parts stores and over 17,000 Napa Auto Care Centers. Napa is the fuel that helps drivers like you get up and go. That's Napa.
Sorry about the order there. Now is it time for Mr. Roske? There we go.
There he is.
There we go. Looking good.
Hey, Jeffrey.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? I've been running back and forth. I'm a little out of breath.
Sorry, I screwed it up. It's entirely my fault.
No, it's all good. I'm Jeff Oska. I'm here in the Failed to Mention newsroom. We give you a lot of the news each week. We don't give you all the news, so I'm here to give you the news that we failed to mention.
Now, here's Jeff Oska with what you failed to mention news.
A man was arrested after a family game of Monopoly went south and the man opened fire. What you failed to mention, to post bail, the family were forced to mortgage their 7 houses and their Park Place hotel. Thought that would have done better, I'll be honest. A man set a new world record by smashing 39 watermelons with his hand in 1 minute. What you failed to mention, in my honest opinion, I think the hardest part of this feat was purchasing 39 watermelons. Yeah. You're going to need 2 carts.
At least.
A man in South Carolina has the largest hot sauce collection in the world with over 10,000 bottles located in the basement of his home. What you failed to mention, $100 says the basement location wasn't his choice.
You're putting those downstairs if you're keeping it.
God damn it, Harold.
Jeez.
A man was arrested after throwing a dildo and hitting his girlfriend. What you failed to mention, the man's been charged with disturbing the peace and assault with a dickly weapon. A sad and depressed cat has finally been adopted. What you failed to mention, the cat was so depressed that it successfully committed suicide 8 times before finally giving up.
9 lives.
Hang in there, baby.
Gentlemen, the cats have 9 lives, you see.
Yeah. A new study says men need to ejaculate 21 times a month to help prevent prostate cancer. What you failed to mention, I don't even want to know what those cancer ribbons look like.
Opaque.
Great. Now your prostate's fine, but your wife is dealing with a permanent case of TMJ. More protesters have glued themselves to stuff to protest global warming. What you failed to mention, I say send them all to the North Pole for a year. See if that doesn't change their tune. Study says 4 out of 10 people will spend over $50 this Christmas on their pets. What you failed to mention, why not? You get your cat a lovely scratching post, and he gives you, as usual, hairball in your slippers. A missing cruise ship passenger was found alive in the ocean after falling overboard the night before. What you failed to mention, falling overboard on a cruise, I would have shipped my pants. Shipped.
You certainly know your audience.
Yeah, finally. As we discussed today, Tom is giving us a lovely gift this Christmas by having his coffee guy come in and make coffee for everyone.
Yeah.
You know,
there's nothing better.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited at my 1 cup a month that I will finally have it made by a professional.
Made right on site and made for free. That's amazing.
Which, Tom, just be honest, the gift is for you. And that's okay. You're a hard worker. You deserve it. I personally, I'm holding out for the Willie's Weed Bar. I'm Jeff Oska, and this has been the news we failed to mention.
What you failed to mention news. Jeff Oska.
Nothing different between that and you buying your dad a baseball cap when you're 7 years old. I can't wear this. Here you go.
That's just one aspect of your
is
gift.
There an omelet station? Yes or no?
There's not an omelet station.
Do we get pot pies?
I'm getting all you guys those delicious pot pies.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh. I do that every year. Where the hell have you been?
Are we just getting one?
I know. I didn't know we were doing it again this year. I'm very excited.
Is it only one pot pie?
I do the same thing every year for everybody. It's obvious.
Just
well,
one?
let's be no, it's not. The pot pie thing has only been 2 years in running.
Yep.
That's true.
That's true.
I didn't know it's now tradition. I'm excited that it's
a 2-year tradition for some. Oska gets no coffee, you get no pot pie.
I'm excited.
I think I was the one complaining. I don't know how
we're doing a special thing with, although we don't have an omelet station, we're doing a nice grill out with Omaha steaks. I'm looking forward to that.
Oh, good. I have one request for the coffee guy.
Yeah.
What?
Will you let him know he doesn't have to dress up? Remember last time he was wearing like a vest and a bow tie and stuff? It made me feel
I think
awkward.
he always dresses.
I think he thinks that we're going to tip.
Oh, you didn't tip him?
No, of course not.
No, I tip it. I take care of it. It's free.
Well, I tipped him too.
In addition to the tip that I gave?
May I ask for my tip back?
Yes, I think you can.
The same guy? I want my tip back.
And I like the fact that he's got a uniform. I like people in uniform.
Pat, we know you didn't.
I tipped.
Does he know how to cook?
Yeah. Hey,
he's making various types of coffee.
Hey, Pat Godwin just says he tipped the coffee guy, and you guys all let it go like it was the truth.
I did.
He did. He told him, hey, don't spit in the wind. There's your tip.
Tug on Superman's cape.
Yeah.
Yeah, here's a tip when you want to get out of the driveway. Go down the driveway. Then you got an option, left or right.
That was really awesome.
Ace brings up a good point. Can the coffee guy cook us an omelet?
We're having omelets.
Why not?
I love omelets.
He's got
It's okay, Tom.
cart that
I'll go hungry.
How about a king crab bar?
Oh, for God's sakes, people.
Yeah,
Is it
no.
never enough for
It
you?
really, you're going to spoil this whole thing
Yeah.
for all of us.
Stop.
You with your greed and your avarice.
Yeah. Be grateful for what you get.
Okay.
Yes.
Maybe I can get a guy
Could
with
I have something from Steven Singer Jewelry?
I'll get you something.
We're still getting that gift tag, right? That gift card, right?
How about if I got that hot dog guy here that has the robot that flips the dog?
That'd be fun.
Yeah. You bring that guy back, I'm pouring soda on that robotic arm.
I take a hot dog.
Okay.
That was fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
Right now, I want to talk about the importance of sleep, and boy, do I need some.
Yeah, we
I
noticed.
had a late night last night. The holiday season, of course, stressful. We're all busy. You got to go places.
Lay in the wood.
We had to get to 21.
No, that's not how it happened.
High hardwood.
Hey, baby.
Proven
crying. Come here.
Let's clean the pipes.
Bend over.
You want to start over? You're
I do want to start over. Yeah, I'm going to start over.
Okay.
Oh, Christy, let's
having sex.
It's quiz time.
Quiz time.
Okay.
Christy, I'll give you an easy one.
Sir.
Christy, what is your sleep number setting?
40.
What does that mean?
That means it's on the softer side.
Yes.
because
Chick McGee, what is your sleep number setting?
Chicks is
100.
the best.
that
I
means
like a firm mattress, and it stays firm because it's a sleep number.
It's a simple principle that Sleep Number developed and patented, and it's the best because at the touch of a button, you can adjust the firmness of your mattress on either side, and that's just the beginning. Sleep Number has all kinds of very smart beds that do a lot of different things that can really help you. You got to prioritize your sleep, and this is the season. If you got to go out here, you got to go there. It's hard to get sleep. When you finally hit that bed, you want to hit it in such a way that you get plenty of sleep. Proven quality sleep from Sleep Number. They've got a bunch of stuff going on right now. I recommend a quick visit to sleepnumber.com/BT show. Choose proven quality sleep, because every best day you have is a better day because you got a great night's sleep. Discover special offers right now for a limited time at your local Sleep Number store. To find it, sleepnumber.com/BT show. They've also got a bunch of stuff now involving temperature, some interesting things about pillows. You're going to like it, and you're going to feel better, and you're going to sleep better. I love my Sleep Number bed. You'll love yours too. Sleepnumber.com/BT show. Coming up, we will enlighten you into the world of history. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
I was just kind of curious if you'd done any straight sort of. And now this from ABC News. No?
I'd like to. BBC News in London. I'm Lakshmi Singh. Now a word from Haifa. James Pettigrew.
See, you can do it.
I could do it, sure.
Sounds a little sarcastic, but...
Well, then to actually get all the words not all jumbly-wumbly, I think that's a problem. I'd have to have a constant script.
Yeah.
I think I'd have problems talking off the cuff intelligently about world issues.
Yeah. Well, that's why you're here.
Yes, exactly.
And now, the latest from Greece.
Yes.
With Maria Bamford.
In English! I'd like to order dessert with milk, please.
Yeah, thank you very much.
I could say something in Hindi. Kihale kuta permilangi. Hello, dog. Goodbye.
That's what I got out of 4 years of Spanish.
Yeah.
Hola.
Dog, goodbye.
Hola, it's hi, Frank. Hello. Hola, Pac. Okay, tall. Yeah.
Very handy, very handy.
Yeah.
Do you speak a foreign language?
I went to a meetup group where you're supposed to learn Spanish, but no one was a fluent speaker, so we ended up speaking sort of pretend Spanish, like
Sí, no, ay, ay, ay.
It's like, oh my God, I'm really good at pretend languages.
Great.
Oh, I don't know, the Bits and Pieces podcast, where they dive into the archives and discuss some of their favorite bits and pieces from the show. That Josh Arnold podcast, where Josh discusses fun topics. You could learn something. And the Bob and Tom Show Extra podcast, some extra Bob and Tom weekday afternoons at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Things we learned on the Bob and Tom Show, and a look back at history on this December 2nd with Professor Thomas B. Griswold. Sharpen your pencils. There could be a pop quiz. You never know. That's next right here on Bob and Tom 24/7.
I'm Chick McGee with your Bob and Tom Sports Update. Josh Allen, 2 touchdown passes, and the Bills beat the Patriots in Foxborough last night, 24-10, for their first AFC East victory of the season. Cleveland Browns quarterback Deshaun Watson has refused to address non-football questions in his first comments since returning from that 11-game suspension over sexual misconduct allegations. Watson spoke to the media for the first time since August 18th, but declined to discuss his suspension or any of the reasons that he had to sit out. World Cup, Germany eliminated from the group stage for the second tournament in a row. 4-time champs beat Costa Rica 4-2, but not enough to advance to the round of 16. Japan's 2-1 win over Spain allowed both of those teams to advance instead. Only one game last night in the NBA. In overtime, Detroit beat Dallas 131-125. National Hockey League in regulation, Tampa Bay, Pittsburgh, Colorado, Minnesota, Carolina, Dallas, Montreal, Florida, and the Kings all win. And 2 games in overtime, Nashville and Seattle get the wins. Top 25 college hoops last night. Number 2, Texas. Number 8, UConn. Number 9, Kansas. And number 21, UCLA all win. And Utah upset number 4, Arizona, 81-66. I'm Chick McGee, and that's your Bob and Tom Sports Update.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
Did you ever hear the story about my Washington football team grill?
You're bringing this up?
Saddens me. My ex-wife threw it on the curb. You get great joy out of that, don't you?
Gavin.
There's nothing Tom enjoys more than
I know.
his friends experiencing pain.
That's exactly right. He is never going, oh, that's too bad. He just starts laughing.
She's lovely.
Have you forgiven her for that?
Get carried away. No.
So you carried that around all weekend?
Absolutely. I almost blurted it out on the drive to the airport.
Oh, my grill!
And another thing.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hey, it's Roy Wood Jr. You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
Oh, that was a good flight.
Yeah, it was. Nicoterm. That's the name of it.
Nicoterm? What's that?
It's a patch.
It's a patch?
Yeah, it helps you quit smoking. My doctor gave it to me.
Nicoterm's a patch?
Yeah, Nicoterm it's a patch.
A patch?
A patch.
Some kind of patch?
Yes, it's a patch like you put on your arm.
Nicoterm is a patch?
Oh, I'll be damned. Yes, it's a patch! 2 days later, different flight, same airport.
What do you mean a patch?
It's a patch.
You mean like a cabbage patch?
No.
Like a briar patch?
No.
Like a patch of pirate wear?
No.
You mean like a patchwork quilt?
No.
You mean like a Clarence Carter set of patches?
Why can't you understand this? It's a patch your doctor gives you that you wear on your arm.
What do you mean arm?
2 days later, same airport, yet another flight.
Now, let me get this straight. Nicoterm is a...
Nicoterm, guaranteed to help you quit smoking.
I think it's a patch.
Bob and Tom, 24/7.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You just ruined it.
Things you hear on the Bob and Tom Show.
Like every time you get on the plane, they talk about the flotation seat. Like if you go down, if you crash in the ocean, then this seat will float. 2 planes out of 100 go overseas. 98 out of 100 stay right here. So if you want to make me happy, you show me a seat that's going to bounce out of a cornfield. That's what I like. This is what they got everything just confused.
This is Bob and Tom 24/7. 24/7. 24/7.
Be there tonight show.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Poetry for Neanderthals Original Edition News Desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, Chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hi.
Hey, hi. How are you?
Well.
Hey, Tom. Josh is eating a donut.
I enjoyed a
Very nice donut.
I saw that.
Just the one?
Just one, yeah.
Yeah, because I ate the other one.
Yeah.
You ate a whole donut?
Oh, God, no. I
I'll
threw
alert
half
the
of it
media.
away.
She licked it.
No, I threw half of it away.
Okay.
There's
Well, Chick could have eaten it.
people in Ethiopia want donuts, even a half of one.
Where is it?
In the trash. Do you want me to dig it out and give it to Chick?
Sure, give it to him. He'll eat it. Look at him looking at me like I'm going to say, yeah, throw it down the hatch.
Started it.
What kind of donut is it?
I don't know. They're a special donut I had when I was a child.
Real good, real good.
And they have like crushed nuts on top.
Josh,
yeah.
Can you? I want you to see if you can follow me on this.
Yeah, crushed nuts.
Christy, is it a Hertz donut?
No.
You're supposed to say, "What's a Hertz donut?" Then
Oh,
Josh,
what's a Hertz donut?
then Josh
I know
hits you
that.
really hard in the arm.
Yeah.
And then what do you do, Josh?
Hertz donut.
And there you go. Okay.
There's Ace Cosby at the track phone hotline.
Ruined by
just
lack of
stop.
participation. Okay, I want to make a real quick announcement. Can I do this first? If you are in Warren, Ohio, or Louisville, and you are planning on going to see Brian Regan, the great comedian, he has had to cancel those shows. They'll be rescheduled. So he has been injured, and he was supposed to be in Indy, and then Warren, Ohio, and Louisville over this weekend, and it will not be happening.
Oh, hope he's okay.
Yeah, but yikes. That tour was booked, in January? So, if you've been holding on to those tickets for a long time, hang on to them. Sorry to make that announcement, but apparently he's okay.
Okay,
He has been injured. We don't know the nature of it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Time now for today.
No, it's not.
Now what?
You told me you had an update on the guy that fell off the boat.
Yeah, but it's kind of... He was
died?
on Good Morning America this morning, and he says he was not intoxicated. He said that he fell off the boat at some point, woke up in the water, and he said, I know I'm alive for some reason. Now I got to swim to survive.
Oh.
I hope somebody's looking for me. My worst fear is drowning. He tread water for almost, this says 20 hours. We heard 15 hours when it originally happened. He says he was not inebriated. He and his sister had enjoyed some drinks, however, after he won an air guitar competition.
Oh, well, as you know, nothing. I mean, the air guitars, isn't that usually the entertainment at AA meetings? Yeah, because no one wants to do air guitar while drunk.
Thank God this guy survived.
Oh, it's more of this. The more he talks, the less you want to believe.
I just hope he has some sort of outlet for his air guitar prowess. Maybe America's Got Talent or something.
Yeah.
The outdoorsman claims he was forced to fend off a creature with a fin and ate bamboo. Now, where the hell did you get bamboo in the ocean?
Who knows?
See, this guy.
Couldn't he go 20 hours and not eat? That's kind of weird.
Of course he could. Said he found a fortune in his pocket after the terrifying incident, telling him to enjoy the waves.
Thank God that panda fish swam by when it did. Had some bamboo in its mouth.
I cut it open
Meaty.
and enjoyed bamboo.
I'm sorry, it's time now for music, please.
Time now for Today in History, real quick.
Happy birthday. Oops, he's not going to be enjoying this one. Gianni Versace.
Was he a dead man or something?
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, sorry about that. I like her. Lucy Liu, born in this date in 1968.
Oh, yeah.
Very
Kill
fine
Bill.
actress.
Yeah, very good.
I don't know who this is. Nelly Furtado.
She's a good singer.
Yeah.
She's good singer.
I'm like a bird.
You've heard that song.
Nope. It sounds like Furtado sounds like something you'd get at Chipotle.
I'd eat it if you know what I mean.
Oh, really? Whoa, Nelly.
You don't even need no sour cream.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Britney Spears. By the way, I'm starting a movement to have her conservatorship reinstated just because. It's Aaron Rodgers' birthday. Celebrate with some hallucinogens. That's pretty much about it. That's the most interesting thing going on here.
Time now for Things We Learned, brought to you by Napa. 6,000 Napa Auto Parts stores, 17,000 Napa Auto Care Centers. Napa is the fuel that helps drivers like you get up and go. That's our buddies at Napa Auto Parts. USA versus Netherlands. Tomorrow, 10 a.m. our time. USA.
Eastern time.
I had fun facts about the Netherlands.
They were fascinating. Thank you for teaching us.
23 miles of bike paths. 25% of the population traveled by bike.
23 miles of bike paths. That's like half the towns in America.
Tom seemed
not a big deal.
No, this is a very big deal.
Tom seemed irritated by the entire presentation.
And you
Pat
were wrong.
Godwin's
They're not the tallest people in the world.
They are.
Montenegro.
Rick Smith, 7-4. Pat Godwin's Christmas bonus song features me, which I didn't want to have recorded, but you guys forced me. Tom says soccer fans are really only watching the game so they can drink. Josh went to a beat-off place in South Korea.
Can we say
Yeah, I didn't.
Offbeat.
Off the beaten path. Off the beaten path.
He said thanks, but no thank you. Waved
Yeah,
off.
I didn't care for it.
She got the wave off. Chick wants Tom to do something about Ace Cosby.
Mm-hmm.
What would that be?
Give me an omelet.
There you go.
You're on the omelet team with Ace.
I am. I love omelets.
If Ace, I'll call out and have some omelets brought in for you guys.
Is that right?
Sure.
Yeah. Look how happy you made him.
Ace, I think he has a new best Ace Cosby joke of the day that he performed this week and did a bonus version of today.
Certainly wasn't the yams.
Capital of Tasmania is Hobart. Will we coming back Monday?
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
you guys probably are.
We got a lot going on.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to say happy birthday to Bob.
Bobby.
And happy birthday to, of all things, LaGuardia Airport.
Yeah, I hope they hear you.
LaGuardia Airport, boarded this date in 1939.
The things you think are interesting.
Well, see, LaGuardia Airport is like having an extra fridge in your garage because you've got the one big airport.
Yeah.
You've got that
Idlewild.
Yeah, sure.
Idlewild.
Yeah, I'm speaking Tom. So.
Yeah, that's how he still refers to JFK.
Idlewild, what a great name. By the way, the very first day it opened, huge lines and flights all delayed. Okay, just to get them in the show. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom